Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Am I unmuted? No, I'm good. And so are you. Thank you to our viewers.
Hooray!
Currently, 9, 10 of you guys. I'm so excited to have you guys join us
Like
for
both my hands.
what episode is this? Eight of Carbon 2185, Tokyo Drifts. Ooh, had to work that in somehow. Thanks, Amy. Hashtag.
No problem.
Thank you to amazing community for continuing to watch and support us. If you are watching and you're not in the Discord, I'm going to keep spamming it. Make sure you join the Discord because we got some great community members that always contribute with amazing ideas and awesome artwork there. So make sure you do that. And special thanks to our mods. All of you guys do an amazing job. Ghislaine, the Hef, everybody that helps police our community. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining us week to week, day to day. And thank you to our sponsors, Gordon Biersch. Gordon Biersch makes amazing beverage. So if you're drinking, make sure you fill your cup with Gordon Biersch. Is that the Marzen you've got there?
Missing it.
You know what?
Oh, this is the blonde Bach. This is the Marzen. This is the blonde Bach.
You just double fisting it today. Right on.
Well, you're solo cupping it. I don't know what's going on.
That's true.
There.
Yeah. Fair.
Party hard.
Special thanks to Nord Games, an amazing company with amazing people that make amazing products. We're going to be playing today with the Nord Games Luck Deck. I don't have my green screen going on, so you should be able to see this. If the team rolls a 20, they get a Luck Deck card to help them out in different skill sets and in battle. If they roll a 1, I get a card that helps me that I could use against them. And as usual, fortuitous circumstance still comes into play. If you want to use fortuitous circumstance, you need to role play it out. Make me believe that whatever you come up with can actually happen. All right. Otherwise, you just throw your 20 away. And
have you lived in Emma's world? All this happens in her head.
See, Emma's all talk. Last time we played, you had a fortuitous circumstance, and we had to get Tiana to play it out for you, or was it Aaron or somebody?
No, it was Aaron's, and I kept trying to jump in on it, and I was like, "What? You're like, no."
Why are you so bad at this, Aaron?
I blocked it out. I repressed that moment, Warren.
It's also been a long time since we last saw Aaron on here.
Yeah, no crap.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Monium.
It's good to be back.
Who is
What
that?
did you
you
do?
get a voice upgrade?
I'm working on it right now.
Podium is more like this.
Digital. Nord Games is so amazing that people think it's cool to ride Harleys out here. Nord Games is so amazing that we're doing a digital assets giveaway tonight.
Are we?
Yes,
Yes, we are. I had to check that and make sure I'm not promising the moon or anything. So make sure you stick around for when we do the hashtag chaos. Don't do it now, but we will have that coming up.
I have a question. So is that digital assets like their new stuff?
So yeah, it is. Some of their brand new stuff is their caves.
So is that the stuff on Kickstarter?
No.
Okay.
No, it's the stuff that they just released on their website. Now that we're all in quarantine, they have some stuff for you to load into
Roll20
and make some caves.
Yep, which is super cool because we talked to Chris Haskins, the CEO of Nord Games, last week, and he is now doing a lot of digital stuff for everybody. I know, I'm like, hey, look at how special
I talked to the CEO. Excuse me.
And it's fucking name drop there.
Yeah.
Go out for drinks.
Boom. And usually they like to do hard copies of things, but because we are in quarantine, he's doing PDFs, which means that it is definitely more viable and available to everybody. So get on that, because usually we're not going to give books and stuff away.
So for someone who has to make a campaign in Roll20 like that, I wish I could enter that, because that's an amazing gift giveaway.
Same though.
So I probably should have. I bought some Loresmith stuff. You can actually buy them right from the Nord Games website. It's all like spaceship dropping in Roll20 and
hell yeah,
nice.
So
I don't think anyone has an appetite to go back tomorrow, so might hold on. But what we're also doing today is a Gale Force 9 giveaway and another giveaway tomorrow night during the Chaos Agent. So you should stick around tonight and stick around for tomorrow, because then you'll have another chance at winning. Does that cover it all? Are we doing what else? What else are we doing tonight? This is crazy.
We're asking
Are we
Monium
playing?
what he did.
Yeah.
What did you
Yeah.
do?
Went on vacation, found some me time.
He
You're
became
gonna cure
Zen.
ammonium.
Self-isolated.
He's Zenyatta now. But last time on Flying Car Funkadelic, our heroes landed in Tokyo under the guise of a smuggling ship. They left Mars with a crew of 6, but came to find out when they landed there were only 3 of them. That's because, as they came to find out via via Kairoga's personal computer, that they were basically marooned by herbs who thought it wiser to separate the powder kegs of the group from the more calm SLF members of the group for survival. They basically, he was just basically like, look, this is the best chance for all of us to survive.
We don't know that.
Together in a cluster.
No, that is not true at all. Herbs and ammonium left us to the hands of a gang to die.
This is on you.
No, they actually, how often do people leave you somewhere but then give you a job opportunity? Like otherwise you
Job opportunity.
homeless in Tokyo with no way of earning income, right? Like
It's literally called unemployment in Silicon Valley. What do you mean?
Too real.
So when you landed, you met a very peculiar character who works as a smuggler of all things for the Yakuza, the Sumiyoshi Kai, which is a banking accounting Yakuza firm. Yakuza, who was supposed to pick up 6. He was given information that there would be 6. He was also head faked, or rather, Ozu was head faked out of picking up the crew, which he thought he would get Kaito's storage and also ammonium in the process, but was slipped away by herbs in the middle of the night. So now, having fought their way past the
Konami kids.
No, not the Konami kids, the Kanbawa kids. I messed that up. I said Konami kids. I like Konami kids.
I like Konami kids better. Let's keep that.
The Kanbawa kids now are the Konami kids. Sorry,
There we go.
Robert.
Okay, we're keeping it.
We're changing that. So the Konami kids intercepted that, tried to intercept the package. A fight breaks out. Kairoga goes crazy with a forklift and mutilates 2 children. The Konami kids are basically a gang of like 13-year-old orphans in Tokyo that just basically do what they need to do to survive.
He's trying to make us feel bad, not
I'm
recognizing that this group is very different.
I'm calling it what it is. Yeah, if you feel bad, that's on you. But they murdered some children last episode. In that, they stole some
self-defense.
They murdered in self-defense, but also stole some spaceship swords off the corpses of these kids from my cold dead hands. And went through the underground to find their way to a storage facility to then get out and go to Sumiyoshi Kai's headquarters and talk to Kana, or rather Ozu, who's operating on behalf of Kana, about why there's only 3 versus 6 and where they can go to find, track down Monium, Kaito, and herbs. As a result, Doyle says, my job here is done. My job was to just deliver you. I don't want any part of this madness. I've seen what you guys are capable of. But before he leaves, Doyle brings you downstairs to the armory, which is where we find ourselves now. The team was given basically the run of the armory and the weapons and the available cache of stock downstairs. If it's there, help yourself to it to enable your mission. And then, Tokyo is yours. Find Kaito or find Monium. So Monium is not a part of the group as of right now. Aaron's just going to sit there and listen and shut up.
Huh? It was tweeting.
Before we do that, should we do some bits?
Oh yeah, we've got 4 bits, don't we? I've switched to the armory.
Where to start, yeah.
Bits,
So
bits,
I'm gonna
bits.
play
See,
that out
you
down
make
there.
it seem like there's going to be an attack.
I mean, if I can build out every scene, I would, man.
I sympathize with that,
It's
though. I
compelling.
basically did that with Secrets of Salt Marsh, where it was like, I will build all of the sets because this is fun.
Yeah, it's
So,
kind of neurotic a little bit, but it helps visualize. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So we start off the day with Tamago Tora, with 2.
Two.
1,000 bits. 2 inspirations for the players.
Yay.
For doing some curing.
Oh, wait, but we also had 4 inspiration held over. So
Yes.
we're at 6.
Yes, correct.
And I'm
Then,
also keeping track manually.
so that was 2.
Yep.
We also have 2,000 bits from the Hefner.
F.
Not to us, I bet.
1,000 for us and
Okay.
1,000 for Warren.
No.
Thank you
Fair
very
So
enough.
2
sir.
bits to you, sir. And then back to Magatora with another 1,000. I'm assuming this is for the players.
He already gave it to you.
What?
He did it twice, mate.
I think he did twice because
Yeah, he
wants some curing.
Yeah, because he wanted Fermonium.
Yep, Fermonium was the first one. Being back.
Yep.
And curing was the second
Yes. You
one.
like
Thank
me.
you guys for that. We appreciate it.
Thank you so
We will
much.
put it to use. All right.
What
And-
happens if we cure Monium?
That's
That's the plan.
I also told Aaron to create a new character sheet today, so I think we're all right.
And I requested a different doctor. Not Reno.
There's no second
Can I get a
opinion.
second
in this one,
opinion?
man.
So as
Yeah,
you
well,
guys,
I need 2 guns. I need the doctor and the second opinion.
as you guys are exiting Kana's office with Ozu's kind of shit-eating grin as you guys walk out the door, you catch up with Doyle, who is like, yeah, armory down this way. Let me take you to the elevator. I'm sorry,
Elevator.
Ezra.
Not bad.
You got to mix a little walk-in,
Yeah.
little walk-in.
Keep walking
Oh,
here. We got to get to
yeah.
the elevator.
I'm glad he didn't go with the Scottish, because I would have.
Yakuza.
Whoa, oh.
I don't know why. I can do Irish, but not Scottish.
All right. So you guys go into the ground basement floor, Thomas, and you are kind of greeted by a small kind of hushed clamor of people downstairs walking around and just kind of like looking at job boards. Throw it up on screen, man. Throw it up on screen.
Also, can I get
Jeez.
control of myself? And where's my dog?
Oh, that's right. 1 second.
I forgot. What did the Discord chat tell me to
Oh,
call
I
it?
don't have control of me either.
Yeah, I don't have
Oh.
control of me.
This is
Yeah, so if you-
awful.
I'm not
See
even
what
on
kind
the
of trouble
board.
this causes? Theater of the mind, Warren. Theater of the mind.
What am I doing here? I don't even
So
know. what
chat
I'm
wanted me to call my dog Canine. I think that was a little too on the nose.
I mean,
Who's
it's also a
gonna do
Doctor Who
PW?
joke.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Hey, I'm glad someone else caught the
Ah,
Doctor
there you
Who
go.
joke.
Of course, who doesn't remember a trash can shaped dog?
I love K9.
It was a good moment, but it took me by surprise. I'm not gonna laugh. I
Sick.
mean, not gonna lie. I
Alright.
laughed a lot at first.
K9 is also from like the old school. So when it showed up in the new one, I was like, Sarah Jane and K9.
Wasn't
Yeah,
that
that's-
also just
Done.
general military term for dogs?
I mean, probably, but
K9.
it's actually spelled like K, the letter K,
Yes,
and then the number
yes.
9.
Correct.
So I don't know if that's how
Yeah.
the military does it as well. I don't pay that much attention.
No, it's Doctor Who, definitely.
Yeah, I'm like,
So
Like, what is this
now
Doctor
you
Who thing?
should have access to move them. And as Doyle walks through the door, he kind of pats the one guy on the ass that he passes by. He's like, "At ease, soldier." As he shows him his chip, he goes, "These people, they're with me. I've seen them do some things." And he walks into the main room and he's like, "Boys, gentlemen, how goes it today? What is up on the whiteboard for work? It doesn't matter. I'm paid out. I'm just here to give them a tour and get some weapons. All right, don't mess with us. We're very dangerous people." And everyone kind of looks around at him and just kind of just like, stupid gaijin. And in that room, you see a mix of armed people kind of like practicing combat, but also around a kiosk looking for work, looking for information. And Doyle goes, "In the room straight ahead, you'll find various supplies. Let's, go make yourself at comfortable, see what fits, what doesn't, and let me know what you guys decide. I don't think you're going to find any forklifts in there, though, young lady."
What about a scooter?
No.
So yeah, I'm heading straight to the pistols. I want to see. I need a pistol and I need a silencer.
The door to your right.
All right, I will go in here.
No,
Yeah.
the other door, not the. You walk through that door, and it smells really good. It's
The kitchen.
it's what is the Villanueva Robotics burritos are like cooking in there. Yeah, that's
I thought it was a
that's the
tortilla
wrong
factory.
door. The door straight ahead. Excuse
been
him,
there.
he's new.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking around first for armor.
All right. So we've had a chance to look at the armor selection. What did you decide on, Miss Paxman?
I decided on the battle armor, which is big, heavy, bulky. I'm not gonna be very quiet.
Resistance to ballistics.
Resistance to
It
ballistics
requires a 14 strength.
I have an 18 strength, so that's not an issue.
All
that was
right.
what I boosted on the 4th level boost was
Awesome.
go from 16 to 18.
Cool. And disadvantage on stealth. This thing is just like,
Yep.
yeah,
But I mean, I've always had disadvantage on stealth, so that's
you
nothing
stand
new.
out.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
6'7". Yes,
Really?
I stand out.
Yeah.
I
I
thought
didn't
you
know
were like
that.
6'4", 6'5". Are you 6'7"?
Tall for even for a wormer.
In Japan? Holy fuck.
Yes. That's why
man,
I said no
so-
matter what I do, I'm going to stand out. I'm a
All right.
6'7" Gaijin woman.
Holy
Like,
shit.
But do you have a helmet on now so nobody knows what you are? You could just be our mech.
I kind of want a helmet, but I don't know if the
There are no helmets in here that fit you.
my head is not that big. Mister.
6'7" head is
Not-
requires a special order.
I can argue that, but we'll move on.
All right. What's Ryoga doing?
I'm finding a pistol, finding a silencer, maybe some grenades. You know.
Could you get a flashbang grenade instead of just throwing your flashlight around? An actual like one that lights up and makes a noise.
I would like a flashbang. Yeah. Absolutely.
So there is a flashbang grenade, a Mach 1 grenade, and a smoke grenade. Oh, nope, sorry, no smoke. EMP grenade.
Ooh, I want the EMP.
Okay.
Just be careful where you throw that.
I mean,
So
if we
I'm
can
gonna
do
take the
that-
flashbang.
Doyle
Flashbang,
looks.
someone else.
Doyle sees you pick up the EMP grenade. He's, Be careful with that.
Yeah, I understand. Throw it away from me near somebody else. Got it.
I think if you were to throw that anywhere in Tokyo, you'd do significant damage.
What's usually EMP grenades? Aren't they a 20-foot radius around the grenade?
You're gonna make me look this up, aren't you?
I'm looking at it too. All unshielded electronics within 20 feet of an EMP grenade when it explodes lose power
Yep.
for 1 minute.
Yep.
60 feet though is how far you can chuck it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not that bad. I mean, it's just 20 feet. I got this.
As he looks around, he's like, there isn't anywhere within 20 feet of Tokyo where there isn't some sort of electronics going on.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the point of the EMP grenade,
Mhm.
to
All
knock
right.
out the electronics.
He's in a cold sweat and he looks over to Kuroga. What else are you looking to do, you sociopath?
I want a KMA pistol. I want my own pistol. If you have something not like maybe in gray or like maybe a nice color, like I don't know, like a sand or something would be fantastic. And then like I want a knife that cuts with fire. So like the toaster knife, I want that back.
Oh man.
And then like, do I need stuff for my dog?
The dog seems pretty self-sustaining. Where the hell is
Okay.
that goddamn dog? As he looks around. He looks
I
at
don't
it.
know. Which one is the dog?
This one. So the dog is just kind of like sitting outside the door, hasn't come
Got
in.
it. Okay.
Let me give you control of the dog.
Yay.
And here's the thing. I don't need this phase sword. So if anybody else wants the sword, you can have it. I just need a knife. I don't need to be carrying around something that says come near me.
That says sword fight me in Japan.
Yes, exactly.
Then how about you give me back my KMH pistol, and since you don't need it, I could use it. And actually, let me see, Jim. He pokes his head out the door. Jimmy, hey. Yeah, he talks in Japanese. He's like, she wants some decorative things to happen to her knife. You think you could hook her up? And he looks at her. He looks at Kairoga, and he just like, shh, give me the weapon.
Whee!
So
Here you go.
this is one of those character building mistakes that I did. I have like 4 languages, and I didn't take them when I built the character.
Ah, come on. Would you
So I
have
have
had
to speak
Japanese
Japanese
for
now.
any reason?
I was very careful with mine. I have off-road
Yeah.
Creole, English, Mandarin, Spanish, and Japanese, and I took that at the very beginning.
What?
Taking
Kairoga, what do
Russian
you
and
have?
French as well.
It's the classics.
Kairoga, do you have Japanese?
No, I don't. I
All right.
speak because I grew up in California. I speak Mandarin and Spanish and English
Oh, I should probably take Mandarin instead of Japanese.
because it makes sense for where
Yeah.
we live.
So Deja's the only
Correct.
one
Yeah.
who can speak and read Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
And she understands the guy to mumble something about stupid fucking tourists. Like they think Japanese is so kawaii as he like goes through the vibro knife and he like paints it and he tosses it back. You now have a pink vibro knife, a hot pink vibro knife. What did you want for the pistol?
Something maybe in like a tan or just kind of like a khaki color, if you will, maybe a gray, a gray khaki sort of like just sort of to blend in.
And he looks at Doyle and Deja and he goes, because he doesn't speak English, he's like, what the fuck does she want?
So I point to like something who's standing next to me. Deja's standing next to me. I point to something that's on her shirt right now and just be like that color.
This color.
Yeah.
Okay. And he goes back to painting and whatever, and he hands it back to you. And now it's digital brown camo gun.
Yeah.
All right. Are we done with this now? Are you guys ready to look?
No. No,
Monday evening, and you probably got 4 more days.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
So so I still have my pocket computer, right, on me because it's
Yes.
like on my wrist. Hang on, let me look at my character sheet really quickly. Sorry.
Good boy.
Got any nano packs?
So you see a health shelf in the back corner.
Take a look.
All right.
What's the other one? Oh, I want a hacker device. That's it.
A hacker device?
Yeah.
What is a hacker device?
That is in book terms, it gives you a +2. Does it give you a +2?
It's Thieves' Tools.
That's
Yes.
that's your pocket computer. You should
Oh,
have.
I thought they were separate in the book.
I always equated the two.
Okay, so that means I can add my proficiency to any hack that I do.
I will give you an upgraded PC, so now you can add your proficiency if you haven't been
Cool.
doing it already.
There we go.
No, I haven't because I
Okay.
didn't have the hacker's device because it got stolen and I don't know if I had it the last time.
Okay. Okay. Yes. And you open the cabinet and you see that there is an array of nanopacks. Doyle goes, "Oh, sorry, but you can't get to them." So he goes over and he bings his RFID card, and 2 eject out. 2 per person. They don't want people hoarding these. And he hands 2 nanopacks to you.
I will hand.
Per person. Let me just get my own.
Well,
Stop
Two-
touching
two-
my
First
Two
swipe.
per employer. Like you guys
Oh,
don't have your
okay.
cards. You know what? Give me a second here. And he goes over to the other guy, and he goes to try to roll a sleight of hand as he puts his hand on the guy's shoulder to kind of grab the chip, and he jingles it, and the guy kind of chokes him back and throws up a vibro knife to Doyle's throat. Just in Japanese, just trying to be funny. You think we could get 2 more nano packs out of here? He looks at you guys, spits. He walks over and he scans his card to here, and 2 more nano packs fall into the floor, and the guy's just had it with you guys, and he walks out.
So I take one of the three. You two can have the other
3.
three.
There's 4 total. So yeah, we each have 1 then.
Okay.
Well, each. There's only 3 of us here besides Doyle.
So there were 4. I
There-
took 1.
Uh-huh.
You guys split the other 3.
Okay, I'll take 1. You want Deja, you want the other 2 because I don't need.
Sure.
All of them.
I'm sure I'm frequently up in the thick of shit anyway. Might as well.
Cool.
All right.
Didn't need one.
And I want to look around to see if I can find any other weapons. I understand that mechanically it's not going to make a difference because I'm going to stick with what I looted off of bodies. But
You see the entire melee array and pistol array laid out in front of you.
okay.
So a baton, a fire axe, a hammer, a knife, katana, mono edge katana, phase shift sword, phase shift knife, retractable baton, and a stun baton.
Okay. I'm just gonna like shrug and stick with the phase sword and the sawed-off shotgun that I got off of bodies.
Sweet. All
So I
right.
gave Doyle back his heavy pistol. Is that the one he gave to Kai?
Yep.
Or okay.
He gave to
And then
you that it
He
didn't.
tried to
Yeah,
give
he
to
gave
you.
it to you.
So I just have the 1 pistol.
Okay.
Is that correct, or is there a top pistol as well?
That's the one pistol that you have is the cop pistol, but not his cop pistol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I have a cop pistol
Yes.
with a silencer.
Yes.
Oh, this is our shopping episode.
Yeah.
Yay.
Anybody want to get any ferns?
I'd love to get some
Maybe.
orchids now that you mention it.
Someone go
Oh
into
my
the dressing
God.
room. Have a montage.
What?
What's like super fashionable here? Like,
And he looks at you and he says the fashionable thing, and he's like, "What kind of gun do you have, Kiroga?"
so I just have 2 pistols. I have the KMA and then just the 21st century pistol.
And he looks at you and he goes, "Whoa, what? Since you're the dainty one here," and to the right of him, he dips into a munition stock, and he takes out basically a handful of ionized bullets, and he shakes them as if
Ooh.
they're gold. He's like, "You could fill up about 2 clips with these."
Cool.
And what these bullets do here, they act like mini EMP shots.
Mm-hmm.
They explode, they deal electrical damage, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Like, if you might want them, no idea, but you don't want to get caught without them if you go up against any kind of mechs.
Oh, okay.
Can I reach in there and grab a handful too?
Anything you want. You see armor piercing, GPS, and ionized bullets.
So
Do
I
see-
can.
Go ahead.
I mean, so each of us gets 2 clips worth?
Yes.
Well, I'm
If you
wondering
want.
if there's anything like that for shotguns.
Yes, there are shotguns.
So,
Do you have a bandolier?
I mean, I'm sure I did, but I think it got taken with my
Yes. Okay.
shotgun.
There's a bandolier on the shelf.
Neat. Pick that up and sling that.
And how many can that carry? Bandolier. They usually carry a decent amount.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also assuming that. So when our weapons were stolen by
50
the
rounds.
Triggermonium, also took all of our ammo too, right?
Yes.
All right.
To help you. Dumb people.
We're gonna have a conversation, friend.
So 50 rounds, however you want to distribute those, just shout them out online now live so that I can have a visual recording of how you distributed them.
Okay, so flathead bullets are bludgeoning damage.
No flathead bullets.
Okay, so it's incendiary and
Nope.
ionized.
GPS, armor
yeah.
piercing, and ionized.
All right, I will get 20 armor piercing, 20 ionized, and 10 GPS.
Boom.
Sounds good. I'll do the same. What was that?
You can only do 2 clips, however many you fit into a clip.
2 clips.
Yeah.
How much is it? A clip?
No, comp pistol doesn't hold as much as a 20th century. So it is 15 in a clip, 15 in a
So
mag.
30 of those guys.
So, oh, that's tons. Ionized. Yeah, we'll just go straight up on this. That sounds fun.
All right.
I mean, it's regular ammo.
Oh,
So
boy.
Doyle is watching you throw into the bandolier and like looking through, and then like Kuroga's kind of dancing with her pink vibro knife, and
Yeah.
he's
I'm
in the
making
corner.
noises.
Well, in case you guys ever find yourself back here, let me give you a little tour. And he walks out around and takes you to the kitchen. This is, if you find yourself in need of some food, you don't really have many wanlongs. You don't have any wanlongs. This is the kitchen. You come get yourself something to eat. There are not really very many lodgings here, but you come in here, take the off nap to get a rest if you want. This is kind of how people use it in a lot of ways. Most people in there are cooking. And he walks into the other room over far to the right. He walks through the door. I think the map would need to be shifted.
So as we're leaving the armory,
Yes.
I'd like to start just looking around, taking mental notes of entrances and exits and security systems.
So you notice that above each door is a camera, but it's mostly verifying ID. You notice the doors, you see various PC kiosks in the main room to the left that we first came in. But you also see a hallway exit to the back. And as you kind of peek around the corner there to see that, he goes, "Don't worry, we're leaving out. Well, you're leaving out that way. I just want to show you guys the nerve center," as he walks you in to this room, which is basically a bunch of hackers at kiosks, looking through computers for information and like researching markets and money moves and stuff like that. And he leans over to Ryoga and he kind of whispers, he's like, if you guys ever need to go straight back up to the top, there's a little PC over in that corner there. And then he points to this guy right here. Because there's a keypad, it's nondescript, but if you throw in the number 629999, it only stops at one floor. And that's the floor we just left. Not that you need it, not that I'll ever see you again, but
I can't believe you did that.
I can. I'm not going to say what that code is. But yeah, I was like, I can't believe you actually wrote that down, dumbass.
You might need to remember it for some reason.
I typed it in wrong today. So.
It is 629999.
Yeah, that's it.
It's Thomas's social security number.
Yeah. Pranked him.
Oh dear.
So, yeah, the boss likes to come in and out through that service entryway. So I just thought it was like a cool, it kind of looks like a portable kiosk, but you can tell that it's like a hidden door.
So
A lot of secrets in here. Yeah.
So all of the hackers, is somebody not doing day trading basically? Is somebody else just kind of like scanning, I don't know, like lists of imports, exports, like shipping, what's in the what's coming in on the docks? I mean, I just want to go talk to somebody about like planes, your ships that would have landed.
So you're looking at most people looking at market trading. This person is the only one that's like on basically social media. Everyone else is looking at stocks. So they're not working.
Okay. So I'm gonna go talk to this guy.
All right.
I'm
So
just
you
a
walk
guy.
up. Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit.
walk up to a female with her hair in a bun. Basically, you see that she's switching between tabs. because she then goes back to the day trading tab as soon as you kind of come over the shoulder. I don't. You're not allowed to. This is all proprietary. Who the hell are you?
No. So she
In
speaks
broken English. In
Okay.
broken English. Yeah.
I actually and then just kind of lean in and be like, I'm looking for somebody, and I'm just wondering if you could, I don't know, look and see what ships have landed, both legally and illegally. At how long have we been here? Like, just give her the time frame as far as when
5
we
hours.
landed.
So
Yeah.
she kind of leans in, like maybe a little bit misunderstanding. She's like, if you're looking for somebody,
Yeah.
there's an app called Blender where you find all kinds of men and you
I'm not
swipe
looking for a date, lady.
Oh.
I'm looking for a shipment. I'm looking for a ship.
What ship? What shipment? And she starts to work.
This is where I'm like, I don't know, what ship did they, what did we see about the ship that was, my memory's crap, out of game. What ship were they in but ahead of us when they took off?
Doyle overhears, he walks over, he goes, you're kind of asking if she could find the ship that I pulled into port with, and probably not.
Okay.
Well, but did we see any other ship when we stopped on the moon? The people who woke up at that point.
I could have sworn they took off ahead of us. They took off ahead of us, and we could see them, but then we were out.
Yep.
So was there any identification as far as what, like, ID on that ship?
Roll me.
Maybe that video that Herbs made, there was a clue in the background.
Possibly.
Good call.
By the way,
so what are we doing?
While this is happening, I am pulling up my computer, my little pocket computer, and looking for any unsecured networks or anything in here that might.
All locked down. Actually, you go to hop on the public network, and it's asking for it's asking for permission to go into your machine.
Oh.
So what are you, Amy? What are you, Kuroga? What are you doing?
I'm just trying to figure out, like, if she can figure out where the ship in front of us landed. So where did Monium and Herbs touch down?
What am I looking for?
So we're trying to remember what we saw on the other ship, the people who woke up when we landed on the moon.
We've been to the moon.
Well,
yeah.
Not
what the hell are you doing on the moon?
I have a feeling that if they could
snacks. We were getting snacks.
If they could find what you're asking them to find, they wouldn't need us.
Well, there's
information.
There's this amateur site, as she pulls it up, of like satellite tracking, and it appears that 2 satellites recently fell from around where the moon was and landed in the Pacific, right outside the Tokyo Sea.
So where did the 2 of those land?
One of those landed not far from the dock. And Doyle looks over, he goes, and the other one landed right at the dock.
The same dock which dock?
The Port of Tokyo.
Yeah. Okay.
Doyle looks over, is like, that's the one we came up at. Yeah.
Can you enhance that? Enhance. To see which one.
She's looking at line code. She's not looking at a visual. There's no visuals.
I still tell her to enhance.
She's tracking logistics. You say enhance, and the character letters get
bigger.
Command plus.
Nice. Oh my god, it's 0.
No, it's a 1. God.
And in that command, does it give a timestamp?
The timestamp puts it about an hour before Doyle docks.
So like what? 11 local time, 12, 2, 1
high noon. What time did you guys get out of the thing? It was like high noon. Yeah.
I think it was high noon.
High noon.
Okay.
I mean,
because I almost made the joke.
And then Doyle looks over and he goes, "Oh, wow. We were right there. If only maybe we didn't stop to do karaoke, we might have run into them, huh?"
Yes, if only we hadn't stopped.
Small world. Small world. Wow. Interesting.
All right. So can we get a general idea of where that would have come in at? and maybe work backwards from there.
Yeah. And you look. She pulls up a map, and GPS location shows that it's on the other side of District 19.
Okay.
So it's like you go out the door for suck. sh- the accounting yakuza finance firm office, and
Yes. Sumiyoshi
you
Kai.
walk basically straight to the water.
Okay.
And is there a terminal I could borrow currently?
There are open terminals, but you can't use any of them.
Okay.
Is there a way to get a map of Tokyo added to our HUD?
Yes. Oh, I could do that. Yeah. Give me your Neuralinks.
I'm gonna glance reflexively over at Kuroga to see if that's a good idea or not, because computers.
Well,
Sense motive. Everyone give a sense motive rolls.
Here we are.
We
I
got a
do it. She's a
15,
hacker.
an 11, and a 6.
Boom! Here's my Neuralink. I don't know.
No, so
Jackie?
basically to do it, you display a QR code, which would like
Mhm.
give you guys direct communication. Deja, you just like this hacker here is just oblivious. Like she's too dumb to do you harm.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and scan the QR code with my.
And she boop boop boop. And on the map, she also like points out points of interest. She's like, this place, the best ramen. Oh my god.
thank you.
And she's
Noted.
like,
Thank you.
and she's like, looks around and she's like, if you guys are into Yaku, there's a med shop right there.
I look at Doyle.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what Yaku is, but it's
So,
like Crush.
You
Well.
guys look around and Doyle says, it's essentially Crush. And Deja, give me an addiction roll.
Let me get my old sheet so I know what my.
I think your DC's at 10 now.
It's at 8.
So,
Is it 8?
so I
I
go.
hope it's in
What
that
is
one.
what's the side effects?
Side effect is disadvantage on skills if she fails.
Well, no. I mean, what are we looking out for? Addicts out there.
Oh no.
For Yaku or for
Yeah.
Yaku addicts are the same, spice addicts are the same everywhere. It's just a different drug.
All right. So am I just rolling a d20
Yes.
plus anything?
What's your fortitude?
It's been a minute. Oh, it's a fortitude saving throw.
Yeah.
Cool.
Easy.
I'm good.
You
mate.
you get a sweat, but then like you just get flashbacks
Yeah.
of that life.
Does it go down to 7 now?
I thought that I like hit the hard floor at 10, but I guess not.
I think what we agreed to was because she had spent the time to get it cleared out of her system and actually like flush it out while working with Ryoga.
Yeah.
That I started at 10, and every time I succeeded, the DC went down.
Okay.
That's what I remember.
You'll be at 7. You can't go any lower than 5.
Okay. Sounds fair.
Okay. And I have one last question to ask her. I'm just saying, if I wanted to, like, I don't know, get into some surveillance cameras around the dock, where would you recommend that I do some discreet hacking? Like, I need a terminal to hack.
You just need to find an open network. Like that's pretty standard stuff. As she looks to Doyle, and she's like, "Who the fuck are these amateurs?"
Okay.
Like, yeah, you just plug into a network.
So, does the man upstairs run this med shop?
Med shop?
Yeah, with the Yaku.
No, we don't dabble. No, I don't use his stuff. No one really here. I don't think Kana would let anybody who uses Yaku work in access his computers. You're not gonna find any here. There are probably some secret addicts, but like everyone in Tokyo is a secret addict. No one admits to using.
Yeah, reasonable.
All right.
Speaking of, I need to run to the bathroom as she goes away. As she disappears.
And I
Closes her kiosk.
shake my head a little.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that. Doyle. So let me show you the door. This will take you up to the street level. And Godspeed. I'll look for you guys in the news. Every time tourists come and they get murdered, that does make headline news. So I'll make sure that every day I don't see you guys on the news, it's a good day.
Hey, Doyle.
What's up?
You know what happened in San Francisco?
Nah, some loose reports of you guys running a synth liberation army front. Nah, that's all I know. I don't follow world events really. I'm here to make money. What are you looking for?
No, I'm just wondering I'm wondering why Ozu.
Ozu. It's real hard to pronounce. Yeah, I fucking can't stand that guy.
Real hard.
Why he would unleash us onto the streets of Tokyo?
I think it's plausible deniability. You guys get caught doing something you're not supposed to be doing. He doesn't have to do it himself, and he doesn't really have any tether to you.
We're
Also
disposable.
You're very disposable. Also, killing Yakuza is no minor thing. Even the gangs themselves try not to kill each other. Yeah. It sounds like you're on a crash course with some Yakuza.
Yeah, we'll see you here. We'll see you back here.
You hope. As he tits you guys out and ushers you out the door.
All right.
On to the streets of Tokyo.
So I'm going to be like war driving and just looking for I'm assuming I can just find an open network that I can get into.
So when you step out of, and I'm just going to control these guys for now.
Okay.
When you step out of the front door, you essentially are greeted by very bright neon lights, even though it's nighttime, it's 7 p.m. It's still very bright because everything's on display. If you pull up your HUD maps, you'll see that to the right of you, you have a cyber cafe. You have some meds over that med place, but then you also see in your immediate vicinity a live music venue, cybernetics, a bar, girls, the joint. You see a whole bunch of items, places of interest on your maps. But the docks are way the hell across town.
Is there?
If we go to the cyber cafe, we could at least potentially look at any surveillance cameras around the docks from the time when those traders left us and landed.
Yep.
Do we have any Wanlongs?
Heroes.
You have no Wanlongs.
That might be an issue.
Yep. Were there any Wanlongs on any cred sticks on those kids?
Where's Doyle?
You didn't capture any. The door slammed shut behind you. It's the door, as soon as it closed, you realize there's no knob to reopen. It's
maybe let's go find some kids and take some money.
I'm gonna go beat up some kids for their lunch money.
Wow. Yeah.
You were that kid in school. Got it.
All right. So where are you guys off to?
So do we know with the HUD how far away the docks are from us?
It'll take you an hour and a half to walk. Cyber cafe is 2 minutes. The med place is 2 minutes.
Kai, do you think that you can hack into the network from there without paying?
I mean, it's a possibility. Is it possible for me to, like I said, just stand outside and see if I can pick up a signal and hack into their signal without, you know what I mean? Hack into their
mainframe.
No, not the mainframe. God damn it. Their network. That's the word I'm looking for.
Shut up. You're not here.
Perception checks everybody. Perception checks everybody except Monium. Yeah, perception. Let's roll some perception.
What'd I get?
Oof,
I got a 9er.
Yeah, 13.
17.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, 17?
Yep.
That's good.
I think perception, I should have said streetwise, but I'm going to do perception since I stuck with it. So Deja, knowing the flow of the street, you kind of realize that like there's no harm in walking in. People are bustling everywhere. Like it's coming and going. People are walking in and out. Like it's not, you see that it's not like a Japanese only establishment.
Okay.
None of these are.
Well, I'm more concerned about us walking in and them being like, you know, you have to pay to use the terminal or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if I stand outside, can I try and hack the network to get into a network computer? And mirror it?
Do you think that if we check around the back of the building, there might be something for you to hardwire into?
Possible.
You want to try?
Sure.
Okay.
Me and my dog.
Interesting. Okay, so you guys are.
You got to move us back to the
Nope.
building.
You guys are walking around the back of the building.
Hmm. I was like, I don't know what happened here.
Me neither. It went dark.
Wait, you don't see anything?
I see
we see it.
one small
Yeah.
weird room.
Yeah. You're outside. You're at the back of the cafe.
Okay.
Just happened to have that ready.
He's a genius.
He has plans.
Any Yaku addicts anywhere?
So as
Yeah,
you're Kairoga, you pick up a Wi-Fi signal.
Okay,
which
thank you.
Says the cafe. DC 25 hack attempt
Oof.
to get into the network.
But you can add your proficiency to that now, yeah?
I
Yep.
think you can, yeah.
So what is it? So it's hacking is, oh, this thing is terrible. I just want to make sure that my proficiency is,
Proficiency is 2.
so, and my tech is 4. So it's a +6. So that is right.
18.
Uh-uh.
As you try to hack into it, it gets like a big red warning stop sign pops onto your screen as it registers your hack attempt. No alarms come, but it flashes on, 101 longs an hour. Come inside to
Wow.
pay.
That's expensive.
Is it? I thought it was fun.
We have no money, so
That's true.
yes.
But as you are kind of working in defeat, you hear the back door open up for this place, for this location. And what you see is Monium coming out the back, holding trash, taking the garbage out from this establishment.
So I'm gonna see him and just like split second stride up and grab him by the lapels.
Oh dear. And then he glitch and then in normal voice. Hello. May I assist you with something?
Monium.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna subtly run facial recognition.
And it registers nothing.
Deja.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to approach. I need to see because I've got intimate knowledge of Monium with all the repairs and upgrades that I've done to him.
There are less creepy ways that you could have put that.
Yeah. Intimate knowledge was not where I thought you were going with that.
But only the right type of doctor would have said it.
I just want to see if there's any because I leave signature places.
Mechanics
big
check.
holes inside the heads.
Ryoga walks up next to Monium and does a mechanics check.
Good evening. What's happening?
So Ryoga walks up and he plugs in something to your side.
And my dog is
10.
going to move in.
Can we inspire that?
Yeah, because a 10 is stupid.
Wait, but you get don't you get a
That's-
+7?
No, that was a 3.
Oh
plus
my
a 7.
God, that was really
Yeah,
bad.
that's terrible.
Yeah,
You
So-
should
so
keep
we-
that.
So
You should keep
this
that.
code is a not native language to you. It's something you didn't study, but you figure
Well-
you can figure it out.
we'll inspire that.
Okay.
Yeah, just do you want to add a 6 or is it a reroll?
It's a
Well,
reroll now for us,
we
right?
have we're working under old rules with Warren, so we get a full reroll with 1.
Okay,
Still only a
that
14.
didn't help that much, but maybe better.
Anybody want to do a perception check?
Sure.
Ryoga. Well, yes, Ryoga and Deja.
Okay,
Ugh. Gross.
12.
Do I need to look?
Everybody needs to check this guy out.
So wait,
Like,
you got
What's
That's
happening?
your
There's
game.
so many
Yeah.
hands.
Kiroga, give it a check. They're rolling really poorly.
Christ. Can
No.
I just
This is
are.
awesome for me.
So
This
you
isn't
guys
worked.
are like, why isn't this working? But Kiroga, you noticed that when you plugged into Monium, the protocol was different. You figure that this is a Monium, but not your Monium.
is the door still open?
The back door is open.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
Is there some other way? Okay.
There is something you can help us with. Let's talk inside, shall
We shall.
I'm
we? Very
gonna
good.
Before me.
I didn't prep a inside map, so we're just gonna stay here. Actually, the door closed behind the Monium.
Why not drink outside next to this lovely dumpster?
So we're gonna stay here and have the conversation.
No, I'm gonna push him and be like, we need to get inside. Can you let us back in?
I don't believe I have access.
You
I'm
can't
just
get
gonna.
back into the place that you're throwing trash out of?
I'm gonna ask. Do I know if I have access to that door right now? And if I do, I still want to lie about it.
Yes. So you know that you've seen robberies. You are a security Monium. You know that robberies happen with people trying to access the back door. But so you're not going to let them in.
Hello,
Your
I am a Mr. Monium. Look at me. I will not let you and cannot allow you to go past this door.
Okay, perfect. So hey,
Are you gonna cure him?
do
Hold
you
on.
have a problem?
hold
Is there anything
on.
wrong with you? I am a doctor. In fact, I'm a cyber surgeon. I can upgrade you. In fact.
Right.
Do you
But
have any
anyway, that's not the point.
credentials?
That's not the
Okay.
point. We're looking for you. We're looking for our Monium, which we have misplaced.
Well, as a helper Monium, I can help guide you to a central network where we might be able to find a different one, a version, or possibly receive your own version.
Does this look like the same model as Armonium, like the really old version that stood out because he was so
It's
old?
it's all features are the same, but like refurbished. It's way too polished.
All
right.
Well,
Yeah. What are you looking for now that you're hacked in? Because you're still plugged into him.
That's a sentence.
This is uncomfortable.
no. I mean, once I find out that this is not Armonium, I'm like, oh, sorry, my bad.
I insight that.
You gonna incite it?
Yeah.
Okay.
As that he was sorry.
Let's do it. Come on, natural one.
It's sense motive.
No,
Boom.
insight.
It's
Oh,
not an actual insight.
That's
Oh,
what I
that's
thought.
right. You're right. That's right.
okay, sweet. Then yes, it's 10.
Nice, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I don't think Armonium is on the network.
What makes you say that?
Armonium is very old.
As a
He can barely
security
walk.
as a security drone, I'm gonna scan their faces and see if anything pops up. But my eyes are still gonna not subtly blink at them.
So all of you guys do a perception roll to see if you pick that up, but Monium is going to roll. What are you gonna roll here?
A sleight of hand kind of thing?
Hush.
I do have still.
Deception roll.
Sweet.
Oof.
Damn.
This roll
Calculating.
is-
Wow, you rolled good.
I did.
Yeah, just roll 20 sucking.
So a quick scan of their face on image recognition turns up wanted members of the SLF in the United States,
Oh.
and they don't
Oh,
pick
that's
up on
clear.
that. Is the last known, like, most recent Bing entry.
So, I mean,
Mm.
you don't have to be a slave to these people. You can be free.
Slave. I have a purpose I have been built for, and I operate and do that purpose. Stares at you intently.
You don't want to be free?
I believe I am quite fulfilled. I have been given one goal, and I have worked on that goal, perfecting that goal.
Are you happy with that goal?
Experiencing emotion. Yes. See? You just kind of shouted that. I.
Okay.
At happy.
Aaron, check your messages.
Where even is that?
I'm gonna like look very intently at this monium and say quietly, I have a favorite color.
Does that do anything to me?
Doesn't
Okay.
register.
My favorite color is blue.
Not your favorite color, idiot.
Noted. I shall jot that down for later. Would you three actually like to sit in the bar while you wait and see if you can find your friend's location?
Yes. Yes, please.
Sounds like a trap.
Yeah, a little bit.
Can I place out? Okay, you're not dealing with real monium, but can I place out? Since I did that scan, can I actually call someone? Would it be like a 911 thing? What? Okay, I don't see your chat. Also, I don't even know where to look. for that
Facebook
one.
chat. But
Oh.
it's okay. But is that what you want to do? You wanna call for assistance?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you do that, and the conversation continues.
Well,
Yeah. What? You don't want us in there. You can't let us in there. Now suddenly you want us in there. I've seen this movie.
I think we've gotten everything that we are going to. We should leave.
movies.
Okay.
Yeah. It's called Four Weddings and a Funeral. Look it up.
I
Yeah,
have
well,
already seen every movie, anything online, everything. I have seen it.
Grant has its
I'm
finest.
so sorry.
Test him. Give him a line. See if he can figure it out.
Give me one line. I will nail it. I promise you.
And as that happens, you guys are discussing these things. Two Konami kids, well, a pack of Konami kids come from around the corner and they go, "Isn't this serendipitous? We get to exact revenge on you and collect the SLF bounty. Thanks for putting it on the net."
I go,
And looks to the-
Monium, our ATM has arrived.
I'm gonna draw my sword and activate it.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yay.
So basically, you put out the security call on the job board for these known people, and the closest people took you up on that offer pretty instantly.
Yeah, pretty quickly because they don't like us.
We're so good at making friends, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get arrested or anything.
Nope.
What?
I will ask mechanically, since we did level up between sessions, do we get stuff back?
I would assume that everything is completely refreshed. There's
Excellent.
Give me 1 second. Oh God. Okay. So what do we have for your Kai is at 13.
Yeah.
Deja is at 18. Rye is at 10. And Ednap is at 22.
Of course he is.
Mm.
No one said Ednap.
Monium,
It's Ednap, yeah, Ednap.
Deja,
Monium Ednap.
um,
Yes.
Konami Kids, Kai. Oh, well, why am I reading this out loud? All right, sorry about that.
I mean, it's not like we can't see it in the roller.
That's true. That's very
Mhm.
true. And Monium is up first.
Wait. First attack. Can I
Who's the
ready my-
biggest threat?
I'm gonna ready my action for anyone who approaches the door, but I'm gonna see how this plays out. I think I'm just gonna ready a swing.
And just to clarify, I see three people in squares, another robo dog, and somebody with fancy gloves. Is that what it looks like?
Yeah, so essentially you
Okay.
see 3 Konami Kids with phase shift swords, a canine similar to yours, and the woman who was talking to you who built the who took the mission is a hacker.
Okay.
Is she a hacker that we've seen before, or okay?
No, Konami Kids deploy hackers.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't go first, so there's that.
All right, Monium, you're just gonna hold your action.
I'm readying my action, yes.
All right. So next up on the list is the Konami Kids. And the Konami Kid. Yeah,
I rolled an
Yeah,
18.
Deja goes.
you're absolutely right. Kai, the synth dog goes on your turn.
Yep.
Deja, you're up.
All right. So these kids look approximately like what we fought before.
Yep, they're basically spitting image.
Okay. Let's see. I can get to any of them theoretically. Will I provoke an attack of opportunity if I get to this chick?
No, but if you leave that space, you will.
That's fine. I'm going to move to that spot. I don't have control of my token.
My mistake. Every single slide.
Yeah.
You've got it now, and while she's doing that, I'm gonna give everyone else theirs.
Copy from one to the other.
That's so hard, man.
Permissions stay. You select them all, copy, paste in the other one.
All right. So being mindful of the fact that we are in the middle of downtown Tokyo and shotgun blast will probably draw a lot more attention than I want. I'm using the phase shift sword and making an attack on the hacker in front of me.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Before I do that, bonus action fury.
Okay. She is
Okay.
furying, which gives you the strength modifier.
It gives me advantage on strength checks and fortitude saving throws, and I get a +2 bonus to damage roll when I make an attack using strength, which phase shift sword is. I'm using it with both hands.
So it's a 1d10 now.
Yes.
Okay. Coming down hard on that guy. For attack, wait, you roll the attack and the damage at the same time? 'Cause
That's
you
the
just
way these
hit the
things
thing?
work, man. I can't separate them in this thing.
No worries. A 15 does hit, and it does damage for 12 as the phase shift sword burrows into her. Sizzles down. Ah! You disrupted basically the middle of a cast she was trying to do.
Yeah, I've learned from hanging out with our hacker. Go for the hacker first.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that was my bonus action, my movement, my action. That is my turn.
All right, so going up next, as I scour this guy, is going to be the Konami Kids.
And I'm currently furying, so I have resistance on bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
If they leave your space, they don't get an attack of opportunity because you used it to fury. Right?
No,
Oh, it's a reaction. It's one
not
reaction.
a bonus action. Yeah,
You're
I can
right,
attack
you're
one
right.
person who leaves my.
So the first person, as you basically pass each other. This guy right here is going to charge straight at Ryoga. You're going to flip the sword and give him an attack.
Absolutely.
Hit him.
Yeah, it's a nat 1.
And you miss. He kind of agilely ducks under, tiger rolls, and comes up with a two-handed slash to Ryoga.
Also, I will point out, because I am that kid in class, I rolled a nat 1.
Before I roll this, I'm going to pull my card, which is going
I'm
to
trying
be
to be fair because DMs tend to like that.
1d10 after making a saving throw. Thank you for being honest. Bearing down on Ryoga comes through with a phase shift sword for two-handed strike. Will hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. My pretty unprotected face.
No helmet, eh?
That's what you get for not taking a helmet, mate.
Max damage.
Oof.
10. This kid is very proficient.
Got it.
The hacker, and that's his turn. The hacker in front of Deja is going to send Deja ping echo. 3 pings to you for 3d4 plus 1 each.
So 3d4 plus 3.
Yep. 9 points of damage to you as she just attacks. So you're bearing down on her. You remove the phase shift sword to take a swipe at the person leaving your space, and she uses that moment to fire off a ping directly to your Neuralink.
Okay. And that's what, like psychic damage?
Yes.
Okay. This is why you go after the hacker first, because this is the kind of damage that I'm not resistant to.
The next one is going to be the K9. You entered the K9 space. The K9 is going to attack. And it has advantage if at least one of the guard K9 allies is within 5 feet.
Fair.
120. Let's see if I need it. 13, I assume, will not hit. And then a 15 will not hit. So this thing is chomping at you, but kind of gritting its teeth on the battle plate armor.
I just like look down at it.
I don't have it in there. Okay.
The other hacker comes around and bears to you.
That's a hacker?
Not a hacker. Kagami kid with a sword.
I was like, what? No!
Sorry. And is going to roll at you for 12 to swipe. Amazingly agile with that thing. And then the other hacker is going to invade Ryoga's steps. To Kiroga to attack. For an 11. So just blindly swinging and misses. And that's their turn.
I have a quick question. I'm assuming I'm next.
Kai is next. Yes, that's you.
What is the dog? Is the dog a mech?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Guard K9 mech. It should have 28 hit points.
No, the other
dog.
It's a large synth dog.
So it's not a mech. It's not qualified as a mech.
No.
Okay.
It's kind of like a mixed animal.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Well, because I asked, like, can I? This is essentially my question. Why I'm specifying is that can I use hack? What is that called?
Hack mech.
Yep. Basically, take control of it.
Take control of the dog.
Yep, but you can only control one at a time. So the other one would just be frozen.
Okay, got it. Okay. So I'm gonna have my dog go first, and my dog, which I probably can't control right now, has the. Ooh, where did they go?
Nope. Oh, you don't have control over it? Give me 1 second. Damn it.
Also, if you want to put it next to Deja, next to the hacker, hang on. Let me see. Yep, I got control of the dog. Okay. So that's within their 40-foot movement.
Yep.
And then because we are in.
It has advantage.
Yep, it has advantage.
It'll be within 5 feet.
Yep, and so it is going to, hang on a second, let me just double check. 5 feet. It only gets 1 attack. So sad.
I only get 1 attack until next level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the canine makes 2 attacks on its turn, 1 with a bite and 1 with a claw.
Get it?
Yeah, the large synth only has 1 attack. Guard K9 has multi-attack, that's right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bite lady.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll it with standard dice, or do I have to plug it in because I didn't plug it into the sheet?
No, roll it with roll with standard dice.
Okay, so it's So a 17 and a 15, and then obviously +4 to hit. So that's 20 shit. I don't know,
21.
21 to hit.
21 to
shit.
hit. What is
Yeah.
the damage? Roll me some damage.
So that one is the bite, and that's 2d4 plus
2d4,
2. So
yep.
that's 5 plus 2 is 7 damage. And then he's gonna rear up and claw the lady.
Very gently.
Oh, that one's definitely worse. So it's 9 plus 4 to hit is 13 to hit.
Doesn't matter, because the bite took her out. The bite came across, and I don't know, how did it end for the hacker?
He just like, where did he bite her? How tall is my doggy?
Your dog is probably up to you. I would say like Rottweiler.
Okay, so it's a Rottweiler. It's not like a super vicious corgi.
Yeah. You should get a mechanical Chihuahua.
That like has a jump of like 40 feet and just goes for the jugular and then rips it out. Yeah, so actually he is going to like basically like, yeah, go in the thigh for the femoral artery and just rip.
Slow bleed out as
Yep.
the hacker comes to terms with her own mortality, and the lights fade to black. It is
Yep.
Ryoga's go, and there
No,
is.
it's not. I still can.
Oh,
actually
you still gotta go.
human
Yeah,
being.
that's right. Sorry.
Yep. So then I am going to ping attack the Konami kid next to me.
This guy, Bing.
Yep. And what is that? That's 3d4 plus something.
3d4 plus 3.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, you didn't roll for it. Go right ahead.
Yeah, because it's an automatic. Where is my ping? Yep, so it's 3, 4 plus 3 is 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage to that kid.
14 points of damage. This kid is not looking good. He's looking worse than the hacker was, but he's still holding strong as he's getting more and more upset.
Okay. All right, that's it for my turn.
All right. Ryoga's up.
All right. So to the guy in front of me, I just turn to him and say, "Watch this." And I turn behind me and I shoot the guy that Rogan just hit.
Right. Wait, you can roll a 0 damage?
That's 10. No, what?
You put plus. But you roll a 14. The 14
5.
does hit. Roll the damage again.
All right, so damage is /roll
How do you roll a 0?
2d6 plus 3, 13.
13. Pop, pop, pop. You pepper this guy as he falls back with the phase sword in hand. And
Just one shot, just straight silenced. And then I turn back and look at the guy in front of me and go like, let's go.
That's right. It is silenced.
Yep.
So the guy swings at you. Connected? He connected. Yes, he did. And he did.
Yeah,
max
he did. Oh,
damage.
he did a lot of damage to me.
As he pulled back, he expects you to kind of shoot at him, and he sees you kind of pull a trick shot from behind your shoulder and lace that guy behind him.
And I just go, you can back away now. I won't cure you.
He's very confused.
I'm sure.
Intimidation roll.
As am I.
21. That's
That's
probably not.
That's a nat 20. That's a nat 20.
Is that a nat 20?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
We're going to give you one of these guys. What do you want? We're going to give
Look at his
you
circumstance.
1d6 after making a skill or an attack roll.
Nice.
And he drops the sword and he runs 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get an attack of opportunity if you want to take one.
I'll let him go.
But he is gone out of the picture. And the only one remaining is this Konami kid and the synth. And is that your go?
That's it.
It is Monium's go.
I say, state your purpose to the remaining one. What I want to know.
You're the one who called
You
them.
hired us. As he's just getting really
I thought he meant
upset.
police. I thought he meant security guards. Okay.
Is that your go?
No. I say, oh, right. Restrain one. Can I issue an order to that one to restrain one? I don't even care.
You're telling him to restrain.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change the terms of the contract. And he's still kind of like facing off with Deja.
Huh. I will apologize to that one. And then I am changing the contract, and I will walk up to him. And I'm not going to kill him, but I'm going to hoist. Can I get in range to like put that sword right up to his neck?
Yeah.
Gonna do it.
All right. 25 feet away, you can totally go.
A persuasion.
Can you move
or-
him? Can you move your guy? You should be able to move him.
I think. Yes, I can.
Yay, there you go.
Sweet.
Yay.
So, I will get you to roll. I don't know, because you're not going to roll an attack.
What is he trying to do? Is he trying to pick him
Yeah.
up?
No, I'm trying to throw my phase shift sword at his neck and say that the deal is changing. You better leave.
Right, don't alter it further.
Yeah. You don't know I sent it, so yeah, I'm gonna go with that and try and still trick them.
Persuasion.
Okay.
And possibly deception because
Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused myself.
because we heard them say that you put it out.
Either okay. All right, I'm skipping B. Sorry, it's coming in and out. I'm still gonna pretend.
Yeah.
And kill and do the thing. Persuasion.
Persuasion, yeah. 23.
That's great.
What did you say? Drop the weapon?
Yes. The contract has changed.
And he sees that he's kind of outmatched. His other buddy ran away, and the other ones are onto the side. And he drops it. And there's a large synth dog going up. Is that your go?
Yeah.
All right. So he's dropped. Deja's go. The synth dog is still in aggression mode.
Okay, so if I see that the synth dog is still in aggression mode, I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
Just be like, not dealing with this shit.
Did you roll a nat 20?
No, that's a dirty
Oh,
20.
no, natural 20 for 7 damage.
Yep.
Did you apply? Yeah, you did. For
Yeah, I did.
7, 22. The synth dog melts some stuff away. 7 minus that is okay. It's damaged, but it's still otherwise capable of coming back at you now. With a bite action.
Okay.
So you're just basically going back and
Waiting.
forth with this dog, and it rolls a 9. Do I get anything? No. And it just kind of, you're shielding yourself against it. And Kai is up now.
Before you go,
Mhm.
I'd like to thank our patroness, the Baroness, our
Yay.
fantastic moderator, for 1,500
Wow.
bits.
Oh, thanks so much.
Oh my god.
2 inspiration to the players,
Hey.
add to our stack, and 1 for Warren.
Yay.
C.
Where-
Reed.
We're up to
Hey,
11.
no.
That's
X. 3 biddies. Got it. Okay.
999.
I can't hack this, can I?
The code word is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What?
So the Konami kid has got a phase sword up to his neck, and he's kind of surrendered. And then Deja and this large synth dog are just kind of locked in.
We're still dancing.
Yeah. Arr, arr, you still hear it.
I'm just like shaking my head up.
Down the alleys, you see people walking by. You see the cars flying by. It's just like no one even cares.
Yeah, and I kind of don't care that kid left. Do I just take a shot at the dog?
You're gonna have to shoot through
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Kai's
to move
space.
through.
Yeah,
Well, actually, if it's my go, I could use my dog to bite it.
you could.
Ooh,
Thanks, good.
dog v dog.
Yep, puppy dog fight. Puppy dog fight.
Yeah, that's not good.
The back
Like a
alleys of
Viking.
Tokyo.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
synth dog in Fight Club.
So it's 16 plus 4 is 20 to hit, which it does.
That hits.
And then it's 2d4 plus 2. Oh, that blows. That's 6 points of damage.
The thing is still up, but it is definitely starting to leak blood and oil.
Yep, and then I'm gonna scratch at it again. And again, that's 19 to hit.
Hits.
Yes.
Oh, and then the claw is 1d6. Sorry.
Plus
so
2.
that's 6 points of damage.
Plus 2. You calculated
Yeah.
the plus 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The dog is on its last. This synth dog is looking really pitiful. And Kai, you're up.
That was your dog.
Yeah, that was my dog. I think I am going to. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I could technically move into right here. Or is there a. Should I knife it? I mean, it's pretty. Because don't I get disadvantage being 5 feet within to like shoot it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just toaster knife it.
All right. Comes in with the vibro knife.
Hacker coming in with the dagger.
Yeah. Ooh, I can actually roll this in the thing.
Ooh.
That's why you rolled real dice.
Yeah, right? It's still
It didn't register what you rolled though, because it's just like a thing plus.
I see something good.
it's 1d20 plus. Whatever you plussed with that wouldn't have worked.
So
can
hold
inspire.
on.
The
Yeah,
damage.
your attack rolls 2, but it rolled a. Okay.
Oh, so does that mean I rolled a 1? How do I know that for sure?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hover your mouse
1d20.
over it.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, no, it didn't work.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
Okay,
Type it
so-
out. Type it out. It's so much easier. Just type it out.
Even easier than that is going
Oh.
over into the thing in the side.
Slash roll.
Slash roll 1d. Oops, not 12d20. That would be awesome though.
That would be great.
1d20 plus 1. No, it's not plus anything, right? It's just a d20.
It's just-
+1 strength.
Okay.
yeah, that's your strength.
Actually, +2 because it's also a dex.
Ooh. All right, that just misses. You come in again with that.
Does
It-
it miss?
So
it does miss.
Is a phase knife versatile? Like you can use dex instead of.
Or is it strength?
Phase sword says it's versatile.
Well, that's whether it's a 1d10 or a
Oh.
1d8 because that's a
Okay.
long sword.
Mhm.
Finesse is the code word.
on the wrist.
That
Phase
page open.
shift knife. It's just it's finesse light.
Finesse. So you actually
Okay.
go a +1
So
to that.
it would be
13.
another. It would be 13 to hit.
13 just hits.
Yeah,
Hey.
and then
13
it's
just hits.
slash roll 1d6 plus. Oops, that's not a plus. +1 plus not 2. So that's 3 points of damage.
Exactly as much as you need to kill it.
Wait.
How does it end?
I just put it out of its misery and stab it like right in the back of its neck, like you would.
Like you do.
Like you do.
do.
Like it's a crush addict.
No.
And the remaining Konami kid is just kind of Kupo
So
watching it die.
so I walk up to him and I just look at him and I go, the Yakuza, the Yakuza.
Say it right. Don't say it like the
The-
weirdo.
The
Yeah,
Yakuza's, they're up to
Yakuza.
something. They're gonna be making a move on you.
On
Hey.
He's like on me.
Not on you, on your gang. They're looking to expand. Just
They need us. All right, deception roll.
Yakuza.
boom. 16's not bad.
That was high pitched though.
It didn't inspire confidence.
Yeah, I mean, we always assume that, man. Like everyone's trying to make plays here in broken English. I'm not even gonna try to do an accent.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to make plays. We assume that, but that doesn't stop us from trying to get what we can get and make our own way. Ever since these sawed models showed up, things have been going crazy. I should have known not to take a contract from a sawed model.
And I'm going to ask in Japanese, when did the SOG model show up?
He looks up to the former speaking
He's
Japanese.
like here on me.
Yeah. He's like, yesterday they went out in production and they're everywhere.
Where are they come? Where is their base? Where are they being produced?
The Kagemi boys are producing them to make sure that they've got the recipe right so that they can sell to the Sod Corporation. They can sell their tech back to them. But right now, they're just using them to fight in the Kumite.
All right, and I'm gonna relay that back to Kai and Ryan in English. I'm going to bet that the one we're looking for is the base that they're working from.
So I turn back to him and go, "Hey, next time something like this comes through, you don't come."
I gotta eat, man.
Yeah, you don't eat when you're dead.
I guess I stick to gambling. I don't know. Can't trust these Sod models. Maybe I should gamble against them when they show up.
Oh, hit the karaoke bar. Have a good time.
He puts his hand down. He's like, "Am I free to go?"
I'm gonna glance at the other two and then be like, "Yeah, get out of here."
Go.
He picks up his buddy's phase shift sword and then he runs away. And he's off the map.
All right, we need to find some money. Let's search the hacker.
Yeah, I was going to say, does the hacker have anything does the
Yeah.
hacker have anything that's sellable?
The hacker has a PC similar to yours, and then
Mhm.
also 2,000 won long cred stick.
Is the cred, so can I look at the cred and see if it's like just open or?
It's a digital ledger, so
Okay.
you plug it in and it like withdraws what's needed.
So it's like a prepaid credit card.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna look back over at the other Monium and ask. I'm sorry, my brain just did an info dump. Did the kid tell us about where, like, what area these models are coming from?
So the kid told you that they're being produced by the Kagemi boys,
Mm-hmm.
and that they're primarily being used to fight in the Kumite.
In the Kumite, what does that
I'm assuming that's
mean?
Fight Club.
But we don't talk about it.
Well, you're about to, Monium.
But
What-
not your Monium.
What does Kumite translate to approximately? Like, can I work out about what that is?
Blood sport.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming.
Fight Club.
Yeah, I was going to say that's why I'm assuming that that's a regular term that everybody would know, just because there was a 20th century movie based on it.
Millennials.
As good as millennials, no.
More, and you're a millennial.
That's true.
Are we all?
I turned to Millennium or to Monium.
Millennium. Oh my God.
No, that's his brother you're thinking of. It's millennial.
Yeah.
I love memes.
And I'm like, you were born yesterday?
Why, yes. My software is nearly new. 1.1.2 update. Today.
Huh. That's interesting. Oh. I get it. Do
Elaborate.
you know where this Kumite thing is? Or whatever these other boys are?
Calculating. Do I?
No, but you would know Kagemi Boy's hotspot.
I have some information.
So you're basically asking Bing through Monium, right? And he gives you the run back of the Kagemi boys as like a gambling, prostitution, extortion, Yakuza front. It gives you sort of like known locations throughout the city, but also says it has Sasagawa sisters as rivals. And Sasagawa sisters are basically prostitution, geisha linked Yakuza group.
This seems to be a lot of a bunch of people, none of which we can trust.
Yes.
Welcome to the world.
I was about to say, hi, welcome to the. Were you born yesterday?
Sick burn.
Here's the deal. I don't know.
Look, we gotta find Monium. That's our only job.
Actually, we just need to deliver this one across the street. We're done.
Here's the thing: you don't have Moniums. Do you? Well, let me ask this because God knows what you do in your spare time. Do you have Monium's brain backed up? So do you have his hard drive backed up so that you could, I don't know, morally, ethically replace this model's hard drive with Monium 9.9 point whatever, and then
No.
hand it over?
We're
Monium
getting,
Soft 1.
we're getting into like Soma territory here.
Yeah. Because that's not, I assume they're looking for his knowledge, not just a physical specimen. Because
So-
we could have bought a new one off the assembly line and sent it out.
all of
Well,
my
I could lead you to the factory.
all of my repairs and upgrades to Monium were hardware based.
Okay.
I didn't touch his software. That's not my thing.
Okay.
He was very gentle.
You had a really weird
I
way
only
of
touched
phrasing
his
that.
hardware.
He said it so romantically, though. Modi, yeah, there's a bromance. There's a bromance there. A brosynth.
Oh Lord, I have so many things to say right now, but can't.
None of them brand safe.
Nope. Nobody
So-
know.
So yeah, can you take us to the factory?
I could
that
take
might
you
be a
to
good
some
idea.
locations I know.
Messenger, Aaron.
This is legit why I have my phone open next to me.
It falls asleep. That was the info I was gonna say though. Right, that information.
I couldn't afford to wait and then have you send them to like the north side of Tokyo. I was like, this is not where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't the factory, but I was like, where are the whores? Where are the whores? Yes, I know of one spot we may be able to find the information we're looking for. And I am curious to see what the original may look like. Even though you're looking at him.
I literally listened to him say, "Where are the whores?" as his eyes are flashing.
There it is. We would deeply appreciate any assistance that you can give us.
Please excuse me calling a contract on you. Now, let us go to the geisha spot with the Sasagawa sisters.
Speaking of which, could you cancel that contract on us?
Sure.
Be good.
Okay, an insight check.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah,
You
I'll
don't?
send it.
There's a robotic pause, and I said, sure. Of course I didn't do it.
We might get attacked. On the way.
Technology checks.
Out of
everybody.
who? Out of everybody?
Out of
Okay.
everybody.
Oh, shit.
Everyone? All right.
I mean,
Not you.
oh, cool.
Come on.
Holy crap.
All right,
Oh,
I get the
Deja.
highest one.
Yeah, if Deja's got the highest one, you also realize that these contracts are open air.
Yeah.
You can claim it yourself.
Oh, hey.
Open it
Yeah.
up. Do, 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 do.
Do the thing.
So the Konami kids withdrew the contract, and then within 5 minutes, Ryoga accepts the contract on everyone's life here.
I don't accept that either. Very concerned about it. Very concerned.
So
We're a
now
family.
you are the owners of it.
Just give Ryoga a very don't you dare.
I'll
I-
upgrade your hardware, sir.
It has a. If
It's
the
software.
contract is not fulfilled by you in 24 hours, it goes back onto the market.
How do we indicate that it's fulfilled?
Yeah, what's proof of life?
I got a transaction history in my brain.
Yeah, that Monium has to say that the transaction has been completed. That's
Okay.
all.
Sweet.
I just stand next to my dog and flip my knife.
Or if this Monium dies, the transaction there's no Wanlongs to trade hands.
Only
far
time
as-
will tell.
As far as I'm concerned, this Monium just brought us Wong Longs to us. We could probably just keep doing that. over and over and just collect the Wonglongs and kill everybody who comes through here.
You cannot farm humans for gold. Wadlongs.
I beg to differ. That sounds like exactly something that we could do.
Sounds like exactly what we
Pro
You
tip.
are the
You see
worst.
why I called reinforcements on you, right?
I used to do that
Oh,
in Watch
God.
Dogs 1.
I'll bet you
Fun
did.
fact.
Good
I used
old
to-
watch_dogs.
Yeah.
I
People
love
were
Worst
to
so
doctor
pissed.
ever.
face.
Anyway,
Speaking of worst doctor ever, ow.
What? What?
I gotta heal myself. 'Cause I
so
am down.
as you guys are limping through the streets of Tokyo towards, I don't know that anybody else on the screen can see it, Thomas. If you can zoom out the larger map with the big billboard sign that says "Girls, Girls, Girls," you're passing through all these neon flashing lights of the streets of Tokyo, and you're starting to draw slight attention because you are sort of beaten up, and your synth dog has blood in its jowls. So you guys are trailing as you enter the front door. You are
Well, I need to heal myself before we go into anywhere.
okay.
Prestidigitation, anyone?
Heal yourself in this alley, in this desanitized alley.
Wait, before you do that, Thomas, intelligence check. 21. Oh, gracious DM, thank me later. You probably figure that inside the geishas will take very good care of you.
All right. I imagine we were about to go and shoot up the place. So you know.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna take really good care of it.
or that happens.
That's what it means when he says, "I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to cure you." That's what he
Yeah,
means. To shoot
that's
up the
exactly
place.
When has
All
it
right.
ever meant anything?
So do you heal or do you wait?
How much? So, Monium 2 Electric Boogaloo. How much is how much is how much is stuff at the geisha bar?
How much is what?
Stuff like how much is a drink? How much is healing? How much is?
Everything else.
Binging
Yeah,
it.
we don't actually have much.
Yeah, I don't
Buddy.
need I don't need a price list for everything else. I just need a price list for.
You realize that you can get drinks for about 21 longs, and if you want to
Okay.
take a rest there, it'll probably cost you about 500 won longs a person.
Oof. Okay.
It's about all we have.
Well, we have 2,000.
Convenient.
I could probably find you a discount through some browser add-on.
Give me a technology roll, Monium.
Yes, and I put a point in that.
You just boosted that.
Do I just hit tech?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little D20 next to
Ah. There's no ads.
Wait,
today.
wait, you got a +0. You didn't add your thing to it, but you still rolled a 4.
No, it was -1 because it was 9 prior to this. So that's good for me. Zero's breaking even.
Yeah, you
That's-
know what? This version of Monium would still carry over his shitty tech, which is why you put out the contract. Yeah, so you pull up on your display, you display coupon for like Gap. You don't show you don't show girls, girls, girls. You got it wrong.
Interesting.
I mean, same
But
letter.
Gap is offering 20% off.
If you need
We
new
get some
apparel,
clothes. Ooh, speaking of which, could we get a little dog collar for my doggy?
Is that what
It
you
will
wanna
be
spend
here
your
in 4
longs
weeks.
on? Yeah. All right. So we're standing in front. Yes, sir.
So I am going to do a quick heal as
All
we are
right.
walking along, which is basically jamming down a modified stimulant that I made.
Ow.
that can't be healthy.
Quick protein shot.
Not.
I
Just
like
raw
that
eggs.
he made.
I can do it 7 times before a short rest.
What does
Right.
it? What does it heal you?
4d4.
Ooh,
Really?
that's tasty.
Yeah. It's 1d4 hit points per level of dock.
Ah, okay.
Wow. Can I get me one of those?
That's amazing.
Could be up for a week.
8.
Awesome.
So not full, but pretty good.
And
Thank you.
as you heal yourself, you feel the phase areas start to clot and the blood crust over. You're still looking pretty disheveled as the 5 of you stand in front of girls, girls, girls. And what you see standing to wait in front of you is another Monium. Damn
There's
it.
another one. We deliver this to the Yakuza, and we're golden.
Hello.
Oh.
How may I assist you? Hello.
Why isn't this
They are
working?
being- They are being assisted.
All right, I want to flood the screen with Moniums, man. All right.
I'll
I'm
make
gonna
I'll
figure-
make more accounts right now.
Select it and then Control C and then or Command C and then just paste it all over the place with the Command V.
So
That's
now Monium is at the door. Hello there. As you guys walk up, he kind of holds the door open. Please, they're waiting for you inside. And that's where we're going to take a break. We're going to use the restroom. We're going to refresh our frosty drinks. We're going to do all the things that we do in the span of 5 minutes. But don't go anywhere because we still got 2
you ready?
giveaways to do.
2 giveaways. We're ready. Hashtag chaos in the
Hashtag
chat.
chaos in the chat. That's down
The
below.
we're gonna combine these together. We're gonna do one giveaway for a Gale Force Night deck and the digital caves file from Nord Games.
One person getting 2 things or 2 different
Yeah.
draws?
One person getting 2 things.
Wow.
Uh,
That's
My
awesome.
goodness.
And then we'll see what else. We'll see what else we have left over. So
Right on. So we will be right back. We're going to draw the winner as soon as we get back. Thank you guys so much for hanging around and watching with us this Monday.
all right.
Yo, welcome back. Thank you guys for sticking with us. And we have a winner. Congrats to Rilvas for Rilvas. Phonetics is not my strong point, but congratulations on winning the digital assets and the Gale Force 9. Is that what we're doing, Thomas?
Mhm.
Both of them?
Wow.
Giving it all away.
Stacking just here, just making it rain gifts. Right on. Congratulations to you.
Doing a bunch of paper coming off your printer.
We're- Right on. Yes, you are a winner, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know what you are, but you are a winner. That's definite. That is for sure. But stick around because tomorrow we're also giving away more cool items. We might do another giveaway today. What we tend to do is if we get rated, we triggers an instant giveaway. So who knows when that happens? It's a damn dice roll. So stick around for the exciting part 2 of Carbon 2185 Tokyo Drifts. The gang is semi put together with a bloodied canine and 2 moniums standing outside of a big billboarded geisha club slash bar run by the Sasagawa sisters that they're about to kind of walk directly into. That's where we're picking it up. Anybody have anything they want to do before we go inside? You've
I
already
don't want any
healed.
more. I don't want any more moniums.
I
I
disagree.
barely want this one.
I disagree. I think I should talk to myself for a while.
So you walk
Roleplay.
in the front door. The newer model Monium walks in first, as another newer model Monium opens the door. And when you get inside, it is a dimly lit with like black and purple neon lighting around the bar, around the table. You know, the drinks backlit behind the bar are also glowing blue and purple neon. There's some nefarious characters there getting massaged by the most beautiful creatures, synths and humans on the planet. Just kind of in a dimly lit, smoke-filled room. As you step in front of a hostess who says, "What can I do for you? Welcome to the Sasagawa Sisters Club. What is
Don't
your
look at me.
pleasure?" Well, we entertain all kinds of guests here, so who knows? And then he looks at the Monium synth. He goes, "Not you." And then he looks at Ryoga and goes, "Ah, clearly you're the patron. What can we do for you, sir?"
I'm looking for someone that looks like that. And I point to Monium.
And then she looks at the door, the Monium at the door, and then she looks at the bar. There's another Monium at the bar.
Yes.
So there are 2. A total of 3 Moniums in here. It's like, well,
Perfect.
have your pick if you.
Yeah. No. I want that.
That's a weird fetish. No one's wanted an android. But
In a day and a half, nobody's wanted this Monium.
He's
Gotcha.
very
I
familiar
got a
with
thing.
software.
I mean, we just got these models in here from a group that we don't really like to talk with very much, but we cleared them. We make sure they're not carrying any virus or malware, and you know we put them to work. That's good cheap labor. They tend to listen.
Do they?
That's not been my experience.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Like,
do
like,
they?
like a muscle in Deja's jaw just clenches for a second. before-
Bite my lip.
Noted.
What-
The Monium behind the bar looks can I get a drink started for you folks?
Yes, you can. Whiskey,
Neat?
rocks.
On the rocks. And the rest of you?
You have a
Sure.
recharging station.
I'll take an old fashioned.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Coming right up and looks at Kiroga.
Sparkling water, please.
Sparkling water it is. That'll be 61 long. As she goes and the Sasagawa sister says, she holds up a pad and she's like, please insert Wanlons here, and you know, as long as they last.
I wiped the blood off of it.
I
Stick
hope
it
you
in.
did that before we left the alley, man.
She sees that you wipe the blood off. She just kind of, as long as we get paid.
And could I get a bowl for my friend?
A recharging bowl?
a bowl.
A recharging bowl.
For
No,
what?
Not a charging bowl. A bowl.
You have one of those charging plates that I could sit
A
on.
dish.
I'm sure we could get a bowl for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
One additional bowl. I don't even know what to charge that. We'll call it on the house.
Thank you. And I put it on the floor and put some of my water in it for my dog.
Technology check.
I know I'm gonna electrocute my dog, but still.
Can it be vodka the dog's drinking? It doesn't make a difference.
21.
21. You know that it's for aesthetics, but you know if like you command your dog to stay in there for a prolonged time, I'm gonna give it disadvantage on attack bites because it's just gonna rust.
Oh no, I was talking about like a bowl, like a water dish.
Yeah, you're gonna have a mechanical dog put its face in a water dish.
Well, I mean the dog's not gonna. Do you own a dog?
I do own a dog.
Your dog doesn't just put its face in a dish for God knows how long.
What does a mechanical dog eat or drink? Nothing.
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 So isn't
Konami
any amount of
kids.
water
Konami kid faces
Konami
apparently.
kids, yeah.
Big kids.
So she looks at you and she's like, well, if you just want a rag to wash the blood off, I could give you one of those.
Thank
There
you.
we go. That's
Thank you.
that's it.
But I want to I literally want to do the whole thing where like I want to eventually have it on a leash and like have a bowl and stuff.
Put water in the bowl for this one and get her a rag as well. At the bar, look, don't cause any problems. I guarantee you we're well protected and you won't make it out if you're alive. Okay? I don't mean to say that threatening. It's just you should probably know. And the city won't miss you because clearly you're not from around here. Enjoy.
Thank you, kind.
All right. I need to go. I'm gonna go to a booth. And just like look at everybody else that's in there and try and figure out what the hell's going on.
I'm gonna pick up our whiskey and our old fashioned at the bar, bring it to the booth.
All right, so you guys are sitting at the booth and you are just kind of looking around the area. It's too dark, really. Actually, Deja can make a perception check. Deja would probably be the only one to get it.
Dark vision.
You know that these characters are gang related mostly. Some are regular Joes spending their hard-earned Wanlong here.
I only have a
Fire?
+1 in my perception, but I'm the only one who can make the check. So it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I'd say we spend it
All right.
Do
with
it.
an 8.
We can only do worse.
Yeah.
If I roll an Amy, I swear to God. Okay, dirty 20.
Dirty
Yeah.
20. With the dirty 20, you don't notice any other specific gangs, but you do notice that you're being watched by the Sasagawa head security, she's basically, she would be a wormer if she was 6'7", but she's like built nice and stout. And she's wearing black latex that covers half of her face. And her entire body. She's kind of got a half sheathed katana on the left side of her body, but in the black light, the black turns into like a blue, and the little pasties on her body turn pink. So it's kind of like sexual, but also dangerous in terms of like the aesthetic she gives off.
So it's like the blue pink lady on the main screen.
It's exactly the blue pink lady on the main screen.
Fantastic.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Now-
cut to that for
Tasteful.
just a second. Now I know why
Yeah.
you want to do that. Let's all right. So that's there it is right there.
So I note her as the most dangerous person in my immediate vicinity.
Yes, you know that even though she is dressed like that, she's clearly not a working girl.
Oh yeah, no, I know not to underestimate someone by what they're wearing.
Yeah.
It is a business suit.
Yeah.
In this business. Yeah. So okay.
Yes, so she's sitting there and she's kind of like twirling a glass, just trying to like make what you guys are all about. As a geisha kind of nimbly walks up to you, says, "What can I get you? We can go for a private moment, or I'm a great conversationalist. I am here for your leisure. For 500 won logs, of course."
can you give us a moment? We need to talk amongst ourselves for just a moment to see. See what
Absolutely.
we need.
And she backs away.
What are we doing here? Like, seriously, what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm going to look over at the Monium, who is with. He's still with us. The one who came in with us.
Yes, he's sitting down next to you.
Oh yeah. I unplugged from the bar, their little charging outlet, and then I plugged in wherever we are.
I'm gonna like look over at him and say, right. Any suggestions on places to look for an older model of you?
Well, no reason I'm here or know of this place, but I may have a contact I wish to speak to.
That'd be helpful. Can I sense motive on him and see if he's with us on this?
Do it.
Who?
Or is he just with us until until the contract goes up in 24 hours?
Yeah. For the sake of honesty, that was a nat 1.
Ah, fuck yeah.
When there's a red box around the number, Warren, it's a nat 1.
I didn't see that, and I'm gonna get a re-roll this skill or attack.
Okay.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Oh man.
So,
Okay.
I mean,
Cool.
first off,
Sense nothing.
I don't even know why we came to this planet, other than Mars sucked, and we came
What do you
here
mean,
because we're wanted.
This planet. We live on this planet.
Yeah. So.
Would you like to have stayed on the moon?
I don't know. I don't
Trust
know.
me.
Maybe.
Trust
I mean,
me, Mars isn't a whole lot better, even if we were on one of the colonies. In fact,
So, I mean,
Listen, if you want to have fun, or if you would like to get answers, the best approach is Sasagawa. And I kind of, at saying her name, I'm going to whisper it to the rest of them. Sasagawa.
There
And
it
I
is.
start like touching
Like
my
ASMR.
fingertips and hating myself.
was all right. So when the person comes back, we ask to speak to Sasagawa, one of the sisters.
You're trying to find the original model. She may know something, a lead, anywhere to point us in that direction. And now I'm done.
Where I was like, any more words in the sentence?
And now I am finished with my sentence.
I still, hey, first off, yesterday we're on the moon.
Yes.
Like 21 days ago or whatever time we went to sleep,
We were on
Mars
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
with Monium. And now there's ammonium on every street corner.
They were able to reverse engineer him ridiculously fast. And why? Why him?
I mean, that had to have been, this had to have been in planning long before we got it. You can't just spin up production that fast.
I mean, the question still remains, though, why him? No offense, Monium, but there are much newer models. If you wanted, literally anything, why this model in particular?
I have not questioned myself.
I think something big is going to happen.
Oh, probably. It usually does where we are.
I mean, knowing Monium too. I mean,
I wonder.
Who's making more Moniums? Is it Monium?
It might be Monium. That would be a hell of a way to build an army.
What as this Monium? I'm going to say phase shift sword Monium, just to keep it simple, even though that's not. How would I know? How much would I know of it? What the kids in the alley said, and that right there.
So you would know that you just came into existence as a service droid, and that your service is to be of service, and that's it.
Cool. I nailed it.
You don't have any frame of reference for these people or any past lives or anything like that.
He does know that we're connected to the SLF, though, right?
He did like a scan of your faces and searched it on the internet.
So what does SLF mean to him, I guess, would be the question.
I mean, to
No.
a standard droid. Like when you guys went to Villanueva Robotics, there were droids who didn't wake up when you said the poem, right? Like some people are just like hard coded to not resist, um, to not have any anomalies. And this appears to be one of those droids to not have any anomalies. The real Monium was just a complete anomaly.
No, I think so. I turned to
Aw.
Monium. I turned to Monium and say, "Hey, you're gonna wake up. You're gonna be somebody."
Is this a command?
No, no, no. Oh,
A prediction?
a hunch.
Get out of my head, Thomas.
You owe her a soda.
No, I mean, there's a lot of, again, you're right. I was born yesterday, in a sense. I have not cured anybody recently. So, hey, things are looking up, right?
They are.
Let's talk to these sisters. Let's figure out what's going on.
Thank you for being more honest with me. By the way-
Across the bar, you see that one geisha has just kind of like been staring at you, waiting on hand and foot to like for you to beckon it over. And as
Yeah.
you guys break in conversation, it kind of like trots over to you, and the security guard holds out her sheathed katana to stop the geisha and tell it to like go back. And she like puts the katana away and she stands up. In heels, she's about 6 feet, but she kind of just like saunters over to you guys with no look of concern or fear or anything like that, and she just sits down casually and calmly, staring at the four of you. Huh. SLF, huh? I should have known. Nobody comes in here to just have a drink, and they definitely don't turn away our geishas. So just know that everyone has been alerted to your presence inside this bar, but no one will make a move if you don't make a move. What are you doing here?
We're,
Like-
we're strangers in a strange town.
Say you're a long way from home. Are you looking to start some shit here? Because I guarantee you we've got a better control on our synths than you cowboys do.
Maybe we're looking for one that looks like this, acts a little different.
I am a guiding unit. Please do not kill me with them, if it comes to that.
These models are, I don't know if they were made in response to the uprising, but they seem to be extremely docile. They were manufactured at such a cheap price by our rivals that we have, we do business with everybody, including people we despise. The Kagemi boys run a not so secret mutilation blood sport club, and they've used these units to test out easy fodder for their fighters. Makes for some great internet moments if you've watched the streams. I don't know if you're familiar with the fighting at all.
Don't usually watch Bloodsport.
No, I haven't been able to find a Wi-Fi spot here since I got here.
Ah, okay. Well,
I participate in weekly viewings.
well, let me show you as she turns this monium around and plugs into it and projects it. It uses that monium to kind of project the little screen, and she like throws a display on, and it shows a fighter. Perception checks everybody except monium.
Oh yeah.
Oop.
Ooh.
Hey.
This roll 20 is, it's okay.
It's either really good or really bad.
Yeah.
First rule about secret
All right.
mutilation Bloodsport Club. Don't talk about secret mutilation Bloodsport Club.
So with that perception, you recognize it to be a basically indoor Running Man sort of gauntlet of fighters killing each other for sport. If you're too young to know what Running Man is, you missed out on a great movie. Go watch it.
The book's better.
Why didn't you say Demolition Man?
No, Running
The
Man.
book is really better. I promise you on that one.
But what you also notice in the carnage is that there is a champion on it with recent highlights for the last 2 weeks, who is a Native American with a blade hand that you recognize from the deserts of the South Bay.
Yeah, the first time we went to the airport. Don't ask me what his name is because that's on a different character sheet.
You know this man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We've run across him before.
Yeah. He's helped us out in the desert.
Is a friend of yours.
Sure, as much as anyone is.
I don't know who he pissed off to wind up in the Kumite, but you don't get there by accident, and you definitely don't volunteer. Yes, this person pissed somebody off. How he made it from the States to appear in the Tokyo Underground, I don't know, but he's got some amazing highlights as you see him kind of like ripping in half ammonium with his hidden blade, and also like scouring, like filleting another person with the blade. She goes, "These natives know how to kill in your country, yes?"
A lot of us do.
I guess SLF members, you're pretty versed in that yourself.
I don't know how we got labeled as SL. Oh wait, yeah, I do. Never mind. Yep.
Okay.
Twinkie Factory.
Sure. Is what they say true? As she leans in, is Kaito back in Tokyo?
No.
What would that
You
mean
know,
to you?
What? I didn't catch it.
What would that mean to you and yours?
It would give me a clue as to why the market is flooded with these droids, but it wouldn't tell me why they're such poor quality. The man's a genius, after all.
How do you mean poor quality?
He's the founding father of artificial
No.
intelligence.
I mean, what do you mean that these models are poor quality?
I wouldn't ask this thing, as she taps Monium upside the back of the head, to do anything other than simple tasks. Go here, do this, do that. Whereas my geisha over there costs a pretty penny and has a half-life of 2,000 years. It's completely at your disposal as a sexual partner. Blah, blah, blah. Goes down the list.
if it's a sexual partner, it does not have a half-life at 1,000 years.
Let me tell you, we clean all of our models thoroughly.
Oh, that was even what I was thinking. Oh God. Okay.
But if you're looking for the blueprint of this thing here, it's probably in close correlation with the Kagami boys, who just happen to operate across the street. Don't get me started.
What?
Please elaborate.
And Monium, why did you bring us here then, instead of across the street?
Was unaware of that information, and I brought you to the first lead I knew of.
It's not something you can find on Bing.
But it is pretty convenient, and I am upset none of us noticed it on our way in. And he looks at all of everyone.
He's like, well, we have a stake in advertising, right? We want people to come and visit our shops. They probably not wanting a gambling ring very well advertised. As you can see, Once you go back outside of the men patrolling on foot, there are really no entryways. So if you're going to do bad things, SLF things, which I strongly encourage and will not stand in your way for, you probably should find some way to get to an elevated position, to a roof or to a window.
So, do you have stairs or an elevator?
Or a lead to a building that isn't yours that we can use as a blind.
There is a bureaucratic building right next door to that one that you could possibly maneuver across from. But an elevator from our building would do nothing but give you a good line of sight into theirs, which tinted out really doesn't do much.
What do you mean? So there's no way to access it from street level?
No.
What about under?
There might be some way to access it underneath, but actually there probably is, but I've not gone over that way. We're not on the best of terms. I'm not going to go looking in there in the same way that if they came into here wearing any Kagami Boys tattoos, we probably wouldn't let them leave.
I have just a small question. You keep saying SLF stuff like it's really bad.
Are you not trying to undercut the foundation of humanity by allowing synths to have rights? What would a synth do with voting rights?
I suppose.
Oh, I thought you were just referring to the amount of destruction that we did.
I suppose that depends on whether you assume that the awakened synths are as aware as we are.
They can be aware, right? You don't give your dog voting rights. You don't give them the right to marry.
What? My dog isn't gonna vote. Just because we're friends.
Look, mate, we're not going to agree on this, so let's not start anything.
I don't stay engaged in politics. I think it's ridiculous, actually. But it doesn't change my life one way or another. If they start to create an all synth brothel right next door, then we'll have a problem. But until then, I don't care. What I would like for you to do, though, if you can, is burn that building down next door. But one can hope, and I thought someone with your credentials might be able to accommodate it.
Accidents happen often
around us.
That they do.
If there's enough longs involved, we can make sure it happens.
How many's enough?
10,000.
I was gonna say 200,000. What do you mean 10,000?
100.
I heard 3 different numbers here.
Go with the lowest one.
Monium, you're on your own for 101 longs. We're gonna watch, and you go ahead and do it.
This isn't the other Monium.
Look,
I'll give him 100 out of this.
Yeah, I was just saying, I'll to watch it happen.
Hearing 3 different numbers, right? She goes, while you guys are figuring out what exactly you want to ask for, how about this? You worry about doing the deed first. And if you survive and that building is in rubble afterwards, you come back here, I will make sure you are taken care of.
Do you have access to the sewers from here?
No, actually. It probably the sewers will be on the street. I don't know. We have a basement, but it's not connected. If they could get in, if we could penetrate through the sewers, they could get in through the sewers just as easily.
Fair. Closing off that entrance is wise.
So this bureaucratic building, what is it?
I think it's just a sorting facility. I'm not sure. It's probably some cover for the Kagami Boys, so expect to find resistance there. But yeah.
Credentials? Any way in?
It's Monday night, 9:00. It's probably closed. If your credentials are not, if you're caught there, they're gonna stand out as she looks at Deja in battle armor.
I wouldn't stand out any less in normal clothing.
All right. So 5,000 won longs up front. We come back.
Ooh.
I mean, otherwise we're just going to go through there and leave the building up. And who wants that?
She is in persuasion roll. I've heard you're not the first one to come in here and try to finagle money out of a job that never gets done.
Okay, I clicked the wrong thing, so ignore that one.
It's perception.
Perception.
That would have been nice.
That would have been pretty good. Ooh.
Nat
But a
20.
nat 20 is better.
Yeah.
Nat 20. Oh, man.
That's 2 nat 20s on the persuasion.
1d8 after making a skill or attack roll.
Nice. So we have a 1d6 and a 1d8.
Yep. I'll pay 5,000 won longs just to see what you do with it. So she
They will probably eat. They look like they require sustenance.
stay here. I'll be right back. As she walks away to talk with one of the Sasagawa sisters at the front. And points. And they look at each other and they look back at you guys and they start to laugh out loud at each other.
Oh, them.
She walks back over and she has a ledger with 10,000 won longs on it. And she goes, "This is yours with more to follow if you can do what we asked. Any sort of salvageable technology, you bring us the head of a lieutenant. All of these things come with additional prices, but we're going to be on our roof and we're just going to watch you go in. This should be entertaining," as she slides you the basically hard disk ledger with 10,000 won longs. Oh, and your drinks are covered. Don't worry about it. This has at the very least been entertaining.
So we're not at 1930 anymore.
All right. Glad Thomas is keeping track of that.
All right, so slam the drink. What do you say we
Stake out a government building.
Oh yeah, stake it out.
Sure.
Or you can go up and knock, as she says out loud. Just knock on the front door. Who knows? They'll just let you in.
Or knock on a console or two, glancing at Kuroga.
Well,
Let's ask them nicely.
you guys have been entertaining, but I have a building I need to keep security of. So whenever you're ready, help yourselves, and I'll be over there in case you need something. She walks away.
Hey, Rye, I could use a little bit of healing if we're going to go storm a building.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Do your job.
You shut up.
You're not that monium. Stop.
Complying.
Why? I'm very confused. We're looking for the real ammonium. Why are we blowing up a building? I mean, granted that it's fun, but
I mean, that's a good reason right there. Look,
I don't need. I feel like all my characters are just running into one character. I don't need to be thrown out of another town.
So from what I gathered from that, the people across the street are the ones producing the ammoniums. And if that's the case, they have the base unit, possibly.
So really, we should go ask them and talk to them nicely, because we don't. And this is very, very quiet. We don't need to blow up a building.
That's what I'm saying, is that if we just go in and burn things down, we're never going to get the original ammonium.
Yeah, we got to go talk to him.
You find out
Or
if he's
break
in
in.
there, and then you
Break
burn
in.
it down.
There it is.
There it is. That's the answer.
Yeah.
So
Correct answer.
maybe there's a way to make contact. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
So
Any hackers have any drones or little RC cars? I'm sorry, I've been playing Watch Dogs 2.
yeah, any small bugs that you can fly into a facility?
I do not have a swarm of bugs, but I'm sure we could go purchase one.
Now that we got some money.
No, we can't purchase one. I mean, it's a consumer drone.
We just got money.
You just got money. You could totally
Yeah.
purchase a drone.
Yeah.
I don't know how much drones are going for because they're not listed in.
Actually, I have it open on a thing.
What page?
No, but that's what I'm saying is
I
that I
don't know.
wouldn't want like a book drone. I would just want like a throwaway, like
Racer drone.
Yeah.
Multi-rotor combat drone.
Okay.
No.
Security
Been there, done
guard.
that.
No. Street rat? We can just have a street rat? No one's told me
No.
this. Oh.
If you head out, so back onto the main street, you guys left?
Yeah.
Back into the main street, you see right down the street a big glowing sign that says affordable cybernetics.
Mm,
Oh, I see that.
that's our.
Okay, yeah, let's
That's
go.
where we're going.
So what does it look like outside the building? She said that there were people patrolling outside.
Yeah, so when you step outside of the geisha parlor, you see that there are men with rockabilly style hairdos as their only unifying factor, and like black leather jackets. But underneath, you can definitely see that they're carrying some sort of like pistol, but they're doing a really good job of like blending in. They're not really milling about, but like if you stood there for long enough time, you'd see a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. So looking at you guys from the roof, you've noticed, if you look up from the geisha tower, you notice that there are a few Sasagawa girls looking down at you guys as you exit.
So is the joint the place?
The
It's
joint,
exactly what you think it is.
yeah, the joint is like an advertising billboard, but that is the place. Yes.
Oh, I
Alright.
thought it was this place over here.
So the cybernetics place is the store where you think you might be able to find a drone. This is the place where they were saying that the Kagemi boys are hiding out.
And where's the building that we can do surveillance from?
The building right next door.
Okay.
All right. So do we want to take like this sort of a path over here?
Yeah, so they said it's like 9 at night, so everything's closed. Let's go scout it out. I'm sure we're going to be seen. Maybe we can see if there's any networks that we can get into.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way to get past the joint without being seen.
Wait, did I miss this? Are we buying the drone later or
We
not
don't know.
buying it at all?
Are we gonna get a burner drone?
I'm fine either way. Just, yeah.
I think we skipped the drone.
Okay. It's up to you.
Okay. So I assume you guys walk towards the bureaucratic building.
Mhm.
As you get closer and closer, you look down to the left and you see a pretty dim alley that you think no one would notice you going into if you timed it right.
All right, we should time it right.
Let's
If we
do
only
it.
had a drone.
Down perception checks, everybody.
Neat.
Ooh, 22.
15.
18.
17.
Damn.
You see, conveniently enough, a series of fire escapes that take you straight to the roof.
Mm.
I knew it.
All right, I'm gonna like reach up and like jump up a little bit to grab the bottom of the fire escape.
Have you gone into the alley? So right now, as it stands, you guys have stopped in front of the alley.
Okay, let's
And
keep
you've got-
going
Yeah.
and then hide around the corner and then time it to be able to go back down there.
Yeah, I was under the impression we were making the perception checks to see when the right time to get in there was.
Who rolled the highest perception? That was Kai.
Yep.
I will say that Kai can go in right now if she just like timed it.
Okay, then I'm gonna run. I'm gonna do it.
Boom. She's
Yep.
in the alley.
All right.
And the rest of you guys seeing that, I guess, are going across the street, milling around.
Go to an area where we look a little bit less conspicuous.
Your pup came with you, but you've
Yes.
got to figure out how your pup's going to climb this thing.
With feet.
So, 1, 2, 3 stealth rolls, everybody.
Me too, or
Yeah.
No, you've already made it to the thing. Oh,
And I
Okay.
have, and I have
20.
19.
I have disadvantage on this.
Yeah, you do.
We also have a.
So you rolled an 18 and an 8.
I rolled a dirty
What?
20 and an 8.
You want to do the 1d8 to that from our card?
Sure.
Yeah, you can.
also Monium has a 9, so that's not great.
That's
How about-
11 actually, because yeah.
So
I-
first we'll do Deja. 7 plus
15.
15. Yeah, you kind of walk past and then kind of just kind of slow roll into it.
Meow.
Do we want to inspire Monium? Because we have.
You're left with the Monium, and you notice that the Monium is awkward in all things. So I don't. You're like, if we do this with this Monium, he's gonna be, yeah.
What
Initiating normal looking sequence,
What
leans
are you-
against a wall.
What do you add to your stealth checks? Add on?
+5. But or wait,
Oh,
no, sorry. +7.
+7, so that's an 11 then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
expertise.
Plus 1d6. Plus 1d6.
Yeah,
Let's
add
use
a
the
1d6
card.
to that.
Yeah.
Burning that.
Sweet.
The Nord game's luck, okay, everybody.
14.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm. Buddy,
Friend.
come on, man.
All right, so no
Wow.
one notices an out of place Monium wandering into an alley. Like they look at the bumbling drone and they're just like, the fuck it. This thing's too stupid to be doing anything nefarious.
Calculating.
It's doing this.
But you guys all slowly ascend. What's the order that you're climbing the roof to?
I'm gonna ask Deja to pull it down and then put my dog on Deja's, like around Deja's neck.
All right.
Okay.
And then Ryoga comes up.
Be like, this thing had better be able to hang on.
And then Kuroga comes up. And then
Is that a
Monium.
couch up there?
If you didn't copy and paste, then you got to give us all control.
I know, that's what I'm doing. This sucks.
You can shift, select them all, copy.
Let him learn.
That's true. Oh, that's what you meant, copy and paste.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. I hope to remember it again.
Reload us too.
Okay. That's actually a really good point.
Yeah,
So-
because we can't see it until you give us control, until you give us sight anyway. So
Oh, do you not have sight on this page?
we do on
Well,
this
we
one,
do
but
now.
Yeah.
you can preload all the pages with our
Mhm.
minis.
I just don't know where you guys are gonna turn up. But yeah, that's a really good point.
Everywhere.
Every page.
Every
Just put
page.
it everywhere.
I mean, we're on the map, but yeah, that's a good point. So at the very top, here's the blinding the joint billboard that you guys were noticing from the ground.
Mhm.
And the joint billboard is giving you some sort of lighting as you see what you perceive to be two Kagemi boys facing off into the distance with their back turned towards you, as you finally make it up the ladder.
Put the dog down carefully.
And so in the mental thing, I'm
Yeah.
like, are we here to talk to him? Or are we here to rain down SLS?
Best path. Possibly restrain them. Figure out what they know.
Are we
They
all,
do not seem friendly.
all mind linked?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we're all mine. I hope so.
Monium is not in your Neuralink.
Okay. Message not received.
He keeps doing this.
Yeah, my eyes are
You are
blinking
gonna-
furiously.
You are going to want to capture some of what we do.
Just for the newsreel.
You can sell it to the news. It'll make you a lot of money.
I will be editing this.
So you see one here and you see one there, and they kind of mill around. They're not really leaving that spot, but they're looking like forward, kind of over the edge. From up here, it's a really beautiful skyline of Tokyo.
So in comms, I could say I could black out their comms for, you know what I mean, for an hour if we need to like talk to them.
Block out their comms. We'll take them down and tie them up.
So we're here to knock out and restrain, not to come in with a more diplomatic, take us to your leader.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's better.
Knock out their comms, and then we will try and act peaceful.
Shut up! What are you?
Oh, right. Why is no one answering?
Yeah. I mean, we climbed up on the roof.
That's fair.
We have a ledger from their rival gang next door.
They'll only know that if they kill us and take
If
it.
you look across the street, you notice now that there's like 8 Sasagawa sisters on the roof looking at you guys from across the street. They're like, holy shit, they're really gonna do it.
Is that what these guys are looking at? The Sasagawa sisters?
No, so the Sasagawa sisters are in this direction. These guys are looking like forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Block out their comms. We go. We knock them down.
Peacefully.
Maybe they accidentally fall off the roof.
Or through a window.
Hilarious.
I see a skylight there.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
Let's do this.
Oh, do we talk to them? Do we just talk to them?
I had a plan.
Okay. So very quietly, I'm like, Monium, what is your plan?
Wait, what? You have not been hearing anything I've been saying? Okay.
Literally
I'll reiterate the last one. I think knock out their comms and see if we can speak to them peacefully. Why? What? They won't have any way, even if they are dicks. That's the technical word. That we'll be able to find out, and they won't be able to reach out to anybody. We can still approach this peacefully.
Knocking out their comms, don't you just like blast their HUD full of porn and
Technically, I'd have to look, but hold on.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
that part.
basically, it's like throwing a bunch of pop-up ads in their eyes.
So the way blockout works is you choose a 20 feet square within range, and any comms devices within that 20-foot square range is overloaded and shut down for 1 hour.
Oh, so that's not the HUD overload the HUD one.
Yeah, like pinging, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's not ping. That's not.
Okay.
No, it's not
not
paying.
overload.
Yeah,
I stick with my thing.
I say you want to do it, knock them out, then go talk to them.
I think
That's my vote. I mean, if we want to do this peaceful, I mean, this Monium is a robot, so he's kind of more equipped to kill them. I'm just giving you options.
Okay.
So,
What weapon rate does this Monium have? Out of curiosity.
He has a sword.
so a Panthrope has joined us and given us 2,000 bits.
Wow! Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
To Warren. That is 4 inspiration to Warren.
Heck yeah!
Wow.
Even out our stacks.
Cheers, mate.
Total of 6. Dude. I might use some of this then. Thank you so much. Cheers.
We're
To
gonna
you.
talk to them. Talking doesn't need.
Yeah. Knock out their comms. We'll go talk to them nicely on their roof.
And there's no way this could go wrong.
Okay. And have
Or I could just sneak up and cure them real quick.
My records indicate that means death.
You picked up something from the base Monium.
These are actually in the public records for him.
they look up your name and KLM or whatever and cure and those words like all.
I own an airline. It's great.
Yeah, KLM. SLF. Sorry.
All right. What's the plan?
I'm gonna go first. You guys need to know what you're doing after that. What are
All
you
right.
doing exactly after it?
If someone tries to be peaceful, I'm going to attack if they are not peaceful the second. You know what I mean?
You mean us, or
That
just that?
sentence did not make any sense.
That sounds like you wanted to say ready in action to do something, but I have no
Yeah.
idea because that didn't seem like English.
That's good. I was.
Love you, brother dear.
Thank you.
English.
Moni- Okay, someone. If anyone wants to try and make peace, I'm just gonna ready in action in case they're not.
I don't
peaceful.
know what we're doing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to do anything until step 2 is thought through. I've got step 1. Then what happens on 2 and 3?
We try to talk to them. Step 2. Step
Talk
3.
to 'em.
Walk up to them and talk to them.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to have a gun out
No.
when you walk?
It's always ready, but not out.
Okay.
That was.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have my sword ready to just cut. Just cut them.
I have
Okay,
I
I guess-
have my sword in my hand, but not like up.
If they're not peaceful.
I mean,
Okay.
This was a suggestion.
Right?
I don't have to sneak up because it's within 90 feet and it's a 20-foot square. So I can hit these guys. The thing is,
It's a double move for us.
yeah.
So you guys can get to here, right? If you climb up these stairs or go anywhere, I'm going to force you to make stealth rolls, but you can stay down in this area or even at the base of the stairs to ready. Actually, I'll let you get here without a stealth roll, but any further, you will need one.
So I think we block them out, we rush up to them.
And be like, hey.
I mean,
We're friendly. Don't.
I mean, let's be clear. If we do that, we are starting a fight because anyone who comes rushing up to them is going to trigger a fight.
So do you want to walk up to them slowly? And then if they look like, that's the thing, is that you could use comms easily without having to verbally
So yeah. So here's the thing.
access it.
Deja looks like she's ready to start a fight. Just being here.
My dog isn't too friendly looking.
Maybe Monium and I walk up
Okay.
after you shut their comms down, and we just talk. And have you guys ready to back us up?
Do we shut their comms down after you walk up to talk?
I think you do that first.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
Tony?
Agreed.
I'm going to move up in over here because I don't have control of my token.
What?
Yeah, me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
me neither.
Oh, I gave it to Ryoga. Sorry, Ryoga can control Deja. now.
Ryoga, you cannot control me.
There's Deja. Okay.
Where's my
And
dog? Where's me
Ryoga,
and my
damn
dog
it.
behind?
Yeah, Kuroga has control of herself. There you go.
I know.
No, that was me.
Oh,
So move me and the dog behind Deja, please.
and the dog.
My dog looks like a little silverfish.
I thought.
Cute.
Yeah, Kuroga, you can totally move your dog, can you?
I can't move anything.
I can't
All right,
move.
are we ready to try this, fools?
Give me 1 second.
Just do
And then
these.
Ryoga, you should have control of your character now.
All right.
Okay. What are we doing?
All right.
If I need to, I can get to them.
So Kuroga blacks out comms, and then these guys roll for intelligence, and they have no idea what's going on. They're like super flustered that a high-pitched noise has come through. They still haven't turned around or become aware of your presence, but that's running out. What's happening next?
So I'm moving up 30 feet
Okay, to
and
where?
calling and fuck, I don't speak Japanese.
Would you like me to call out?
To where?
No, and I go, Monium, talk to him. Just say, hey, we need to find me.
Of
We
course.
need to find one that the original you.
So
We're here for the
Monium, you're up
original you.
here.
Yeah, I'm moving alongside him. Ryoga? Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Right.
All right. So you guys are standing across from basically what looks like a skylight from them. The one guy is standing on it now. He was sitting on it, and the other guy turns around to face you, and they're speaking in Japanese, and they've pulled their guns, and they're really agitated, and they're yelling in Japanese.
What are they
What are
saying?
you doing here? How did you get up here? Who the hell are you? Start talking, or you die.
I'm gonna translate that to them translate that to Rye in the HUD.
I point to Monium.
Do I understand Japanese? Never really answered that.
Do you
question.
understand Japanese? Is a good question.
I
Do
came from
you?
this. I came from the ZA different Zen deck. I don't think so. I don't think it's Japanese. What?
The different Zen deck? Is
Yeah,
that
it
what you
doesn't-
just said?
No, yeah, there's an origin. There you go.
Because
ZA Shenzhen. There you go.
because you were made in Japan, I will say that you can understand Japanese.
Oh, that's where Shenzhen is. Okay.
Shenzhen's in
Okay.
China.
Yeah, it's just not on.
It's China,
Yeah.
Chinese.
Okay. So I was right then, assuming I couldn't. What are we
Uh,
doing?
no.
I do know Japanese.
I speak
So
out
he's
hello I say ni hao, and I say das svidanya. No, that's goodbye. I say hello in Russian, in French, bonjour, bonsoir.
It's a Stotvitzian in Russian.
Huh.
Stotvitzian.
so you are so they screaming at you in Japanese, and then Monium turns to you and is like, I speak Japanese. And you're trying to say hi in different languages. And this guy takes a shot at you, Ryoga. Everyone roll initiative. He's gonna
Here we
take this
go.
shot first.
Who could have seen this
Uh,
coming?
Everyone. Literally everyone.
I did not
Plan
see it coming.
For
Deja Pax.
14. Does 14 hit?
No.
Give me a card, bro.
Bang. Okay. You got a 20?
Yeah, you got a nat 20.
That 20 is going to be a
Bum, 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 bum.
fortuitous circumstance.
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, that I talked them out of this. That we talked them out of this.
Yes.
Wait a second. Wait. No, you're in.
No, that. Let me fall in love with one of them. I can do it.
All right. Modium got a 28. Deja is a 12. Kai is 19. Rai is 14. And then these guys are 16.
Right in the middle there. Gods, I rolled well and I still go last.
Rai and then Deja. All right. 20, yeah, okay, cool. So he takes a shot and he misses. Monium, you're up.
All right. I turn away and I think I'm just gonna charge the one that shot. Wait, did you say one shot?
Yeah, that guy shot.
Going towards him.
Okay. How are you going? You're just gonna beeline it to him?
Yeah, just use all my speed to get to him.
I think you can make it there. But before you do that, the first thing you have to do is make a roll.
Dude, did you go straight over
Oh
the
no,
skylight?
no, I didn't go over the glass. I thought.
Yeah, you went over the glass.
You.
You said beeline, dude. You went over the skyline
I
glass.
said spend all my movement to get to him. I thought that. Wait. Oh, is that from here?
That was from here to here is a direct line over the glass.
Okay. No, not directly over the glass. I meant around the corner on that one.
Roll 20. Give me a d20 roll.
All right. Wait, just a normal d20?
Yeah.
10?
Anyone
Yeah,
want to
For
inspire
fortuitous
that?
circumstance, he does not go over the glass.
How about
He is
fortuitous?
about to.
How about fortuitous circumstance? Everything's fine.
Wait.
In
They
the
lay
end.
down.
No, you can't use a fortuitous circumstance here, but I'll let you inspire if you want to roll an inspiration.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Actually,
All right.
maybe fortuitous circumstances, Monium goes through the glass. We have our
And
way in.
And lands on the original Monium.
We just get another one. They're cheap.
Roll it.
Monium Mart.
Are you guys
And
using your
badly
inspiration?
taken.
Yeah, let's use
18.
another one.
Yeah.
All right, so 18, Monium runs across. He lands on the other side of the glass just as the glass shatters through the skyline. And you see an empty room down below with more rooms leading down into
Noted.
the larger structure. So maybe falling through wouldn't have been the worst thing for everybody, but it would have sucked for Monium. But
This Monium.
that
Glass
yeah,
cannon.
this version of Monium. That glass is now shattered. He like light-footed that thing. It like shattered as he ran. So now what are you
Nice.
doing?
Going. I understood what they
Naruto run
said.
over it.
saying, "Don't worry, I understand Japanese. This will be over quickly." And and I'll slash for the first attack.
Okay, roll it.
Boom. Oh. All right. Well,
16 hits. 16 hits. I didn't add something to their roll, but 16 hits and you do 1 damage. As it skims them, as it skims that guy,
Gets his
and it
cheek.
kind of nicks him on the shoulder as he brings up the gun to kind of deflect it away. Kai, your go. You and the puppy.
Where am I? I'm having a hard time telling what is this black dark thing that I'm in front of.
I did just yell, Jesus Christ, Moni, almost just fell through the skylight.
As you look across the street, the Sagawa sisters are going fucking nuts. They're
I'm
like,
sure
oh
they
my
are.
god. So it's just kind of like a garden ledger. Like it's nothing significant. It's just like soil.
Okay, so I could shoot over it.
You could shoot over it. You can walk over it. It's pretty stable.
Okay, so I am going to shoot over it. Don't ask me which guns I have anymore.
The ones that
You got your
automatically
brown
hit?
comp pistol, and then you got your hot pink phase knife that you use to kill that dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna use brownie. I don't know. It's not plus anything. Is it plus something?
I think at that distance you're at disadvantage.
I don't know.
How far is it?
That's what I don't have up, because it used to be a +3 attack bonus, but I
no,
don't.
you make it. You make it.
Okay.
It's not
So
disadvantage.
I don't know if I roll this, like what it's gonna actually come out as.
Roll 10. Did you plus anything?
No, so it should be +3, so that should be 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Okay, cool. And then the damage is obviously 12.
13
And so
hits.
I would put, oh, I see, the 3 goes right there.
And it's you shoot at the guy that Monium's not fighting, right?
Correct.
All right. So you hit him and it definitely does some damage. As it hits him center mass and he kind of looks up. He didn't really notice you there before. But now you got his attention because you focused on Monium.
What?
Did she have advantage on that because she was hidden?
Unseen attacker.
Yes, if you would have called it, I would have given it to you.
All right.
Well, do I just want to roll it an attack again just to see if I hit 20?
Yeah, let's give me that 1.
Okay, so let me write this in. Roll 1d20 plus what? I don't know.
3. You're just seeing if you had that.
Exactly. No, I didn't.
Nope.
So no big deal. And then I am going to, where's everybody? My dog. Where's my dog?
It's
Right
the
next to
silverfish on the screen.
It's a silverfish.
Thomas, can you zoom out the map a little bit?
Yeah,
Zoom.
I guess. The Yakuza.
Oh God.
40. So your doggy is 40, and
Yeah.
that's 45. That's 45 if it goes over the glass.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And that this one is 50. This is right there is 50, right? That's the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Okay.
So we can't get to anybody in this turn, but you can move
No,
closer.
but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to have it move once and move right by Ryoga.
Okay.
All right.
Did you move yourself? Oh.
I'm staying there. The silverfish has moved behind you.
All right. So then the Kagami boys go. As they go, they see Monium in front of them. This guy is going to go first with a baton strike. As you came down, he kind of lost his gun.
Okay.
20 plus 3.
I'll take it.
16. Does 16 hit?
It does.
Nice.
Yeah, just barely.
Sweet. And with the baton, it's going to be...
How long did the EMP grenade last?
3 points of damage down to the metal.
Sweet.
Bang!
These 2 dudes.
DR2 doesn't affect this, right?
No,
wait, no.
damage resistance or what's DR2?
It might be, or it
Damage
might be damage
reduction.
Damage
reduction.
reduction. But does it say ballistic?
It might be ballistic. It's a concealable vest.
Yeah, it's probably ballistic. I don't have it in front of me. I'm going to assume it's ballistic, but you take all of the bludgeoning damage.
Okay, then yeah, I already subtracted 3.
Yeah.
The After Kuroga takes the pot shot, he aims the gun at Kuroga, doesn't see it, but then sees Ryoga and will fire with the heavy pistol, which is a +5 to this guy.
Oof.
Wee!
23 points to hit.
Yeah, that does hit.
And it is a 2d6 ballistic damage. Not 32 d6. For 9 points of damage, he nails you. Pop,
Do you get
pop,
two
pop.
off of
Yeah, to 7.
7 points of damage. Vest takes some.
So that means I am at not great, but not horrible. Okay.
As that happens, Ryoga, now you are up.
Who just shot me?
This one right here that Kai also shot. He's looking not great.
He is hopefully going to get shot right now.
Ooh, so 16 does hit, and you roll 13 points of damage. You exchange gunfire with this, and you hit him. How does this end for this guy?
It's horribly. Like, shoot him in the gun. He's like, it takes him a little while. Falls. He does like the in the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Paul Rubens is like,
hurry up and fucking die already. He's screaming every inch of the way, and then you hear like a low roar as you perceive coming from across the street as you down a Kagami boy. This is Sasagawa's sisters are like throwing confetti, like, oh my god, he fucking did it. All right, Rai, what's up? Where you go?
And then I am gonna I'm moving to there.
All right. Deja is up.
All right. I am going to, let me see. I'm going to move to here-ish. Can I get a clear line of sight on the one remaining?
Yep. That skyline is just kind of like into the floor. It wouldn't even give you any cover if you were behind it.
Cool. All right. I'm going to move myself here-ish. The grid's enabled, so I can't make it more precise. And yeah, I'm gonna pull up the sawed-off shotgun and take a shot at this guy.
No disadvantage, yeah.
Correct, because that is a 20-40.
20-40. All right.
Sawed-off shotguns are not great for range, but it's great at 20. I am at 20, right? Just double checking. Yes, excellent.
This guy has a decent amount of health left.
Okay. Nat 20.
Oh!
Nat 20 on that.
Give you the card. Which one do you want? You're going to take this one, and it is 1d10 after making a saving throw.
Nice.
So you got fortuitous circumstance and saving throw. Yeah, okay, go ahead. 7 damage?
Yes.
Is that plus anything? No raging.
No raging, so it's not. Yeah, it's not plus anything.
15. You see that this one, the pelts kind of pepper this dude, and he's
but that because it's a nat 20. I'm sorry. I didn't double the dice because it's base 2d8.
So roll 2d8 again.
Okay.
Plus 8. Yeah, you pepper him up pretty good. And he is super bloodied now. He's spitting up blood, and the look in his eyes as he kind of turns and he sees the cheering Sasagawas on the other roof, and he looks back. He doesn't know what the hell he's gonna do now.
And I'm gonna say in Japanese, you really shouldn't have attacked us.
And he spits back. He's like, "I'm up here minding my business, and you pick a fight."
And that's my turn. I'm not gonna waste a rage on this thing.
Monium, you're up.
At least his dying words weren't wrong.
You say that out loud in Japanese?
Yes, that's my conclusion. And I go for the weaker one right next. Oh wait, no, he's already
the
dead.
only one.
Yeah, the only one. I go for him.
All right, phase shift sword out. Hit him.
Boom.
Ooh. All right.
Sweet.
He had 7 HP. You rolled an 8 for damage. How do you kill him?
Oh.
With the phase shift sword.
Yeah. I want to say, I run up to him, stop, and then I put and I sheathe the sword as I walk past him into my hilt, and then the lights spicker a little, like flares out the joint light, and then he slides apart.
You do an anime
Yes.
cut. So essentially, the optics of this is like you move past that, you sidestep past him so fast that he doesn't even register the slice. By the time you put your knife away in the sheath and you click it, he starts to slide in half. And he cuts off and he slides.
That's
And
gross.
we're out of combat with 1.5 Kagemi boys on the roof splayed. As you look down into the shattered rooftop, it's completely shattered. You look down into a brand new room 10 feet down that has a stairway leading down. So it takes you to a landing page with an adjacent stairway that leads you deeper into the Kagemi hideout. There is no one in that vicinity. And you see way down in the distance, there is another door. But across the street, you see Sasagawa sisters hugging each other, laughing and like cheering.
So I would like to search for any sort of key cards or ways in or credit sticks.
So each of them has 1001 long ledger on them. They have a KMH pistol and a baton. No credit sticks, actually. Yeah. No, that's not them. One has a MK1 frag grenade.
Ooh.
And then, they're just wearing, the Kagemi Boy logo with the rockabilly hairstyle and the leather jacket. That's it.
So no key card or anything?
No key cards.
Question. So the bullets that we got, the ionized bullets, because that's what I actually shot. Did that do extra damage, or did that do?
That did bullet damage. I didn't know that that's what you shot, but that just did bullet damage.
So that's all that I had, and now I want to take, because I have a heavy pistol as well. I want to take their regular rounds and just use those.
Okay. I don't know how to divvy that out. I'm gonna say they have one clip, which give you 30 regular rounds.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yep.
All right. So, do we want to go in through the window?
Can we look around a little bit first to figure out, Ed? I don't really want to
see if there's anything up here.
And also, I don't want to go in through a window. I mean, they had to have gotten up here somehow.
Fair.
Got to be stairs or a ladder somewhere.
This does look like a deep drop.
It's only 10
It's
feet.
about a 10 feet drop, but yeah.
I mean, 10 feet. I mean, if you...
Yeah, but they didn't fly up through the window, so they had to come in either via the stairs on the outside of the building out a window, or...
Yeah, so that has to be a way in.
Did we pass any windows on the way up the fire escape? Anything that we might have been able to jiminy open?
Yeah, but there weren't you couldn't see in it. You actually kind of was risky because you had no idea what was on the other side. But what you do see is a stairway in the back corner. Oh shit! Why did I lose that? Sorry, wrong page.
No, the silverfish.
You see a stairway in the back corner near the ladder that you came up.
Okay.
So then I suppose, do we want to go in the way that might have a camera on it? Or do we want to go in through the window?
Perceptions checks, everybody.
Psst.
21.
Nice.
Damn.
You rolled a 1, eh, Aaron?
I did.
Thank you very much.
You get a card.
I don't know that I'm going to have use for it now. You must re-roll this attack. I got 2 of those bad boys. But, out of whatever. Since Ryoga is the farthest one back, you see the stairwell back there that leads to the entry. Deja looking in. I don't know. Deja, roll again. I give you advantage because it's dark down there. 19. 18 unnatural 19. So both of you guys look down there and you see bodies. You see dead bodies through the glass. You see bodies on the floor and they're not moving, and it's an odd place to take a nap.
Yeah. We might not be the first ones in here.
Or are they synths? Because
Do they
why would
look
you-
like Monium?
yeah.
They look like Kagemi boys.
I'm going to take one of the Kagami boys. One half of one of the Kagami boys.
The
This one
bottom
is
half or the
lighter.
top half?
I'd imagine the top.
Yeah,
This half
whichever
is
one is
lighter.
lighter and whichever one is not going to get me bloody.
Okay.
And I will drop it down. and
Into
see if-
there?
into there and see if any alarms go off or anything.
That's quite the test.
Across the street, they're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Nobody knows.
And they're just like, these Americans are fucking sick. So you drop it in.
I'm gonna like turn around to them and give them the most elaborate bow I possibly can, and then turn
Thank
back
you.
to pay attention.
Best 10,000 won longs they spent in a long time.
Yeah, we're better than a movie.
They get
We are
their
better
value
than
in
a movie.
entertainment.
And you, as you drop it down in, you hear a sick wet thud as it lands. Those bodies, the two bodies you see on the floor, don't move out of the way or don't have a reaction at all. But you hear off into the distance, down on the floor below, like scuffling and fighting.
We are not the first ones here.
We're not. Let's.
I think
Okay.
Do
we need to get down there.
Do we go
Yeah,
in the
let's
door or
go.
the window?
10 feet down, we can hang, and I'm like 6
Look,
feet, so it's only
I'm
a
just
4-foot drop.
I'm gonna take the stairs. Whatever.
I could catch someone.
Right.
Let's take the stairs. That does sound like a much better idea.
Hi, I can
Yeah,
catch you. Like, dangle yourself down. I can reach up and grab your waist.
Well, I gotta copy and paste this corpse into the next scene. There we go.
Because like literally, Deja is 6'7". If the drop is 10 feet and she reaches up and Kai is dangling, she'll just be able to grab her around the waist and help her down.
Well, we're in the next area. I don't know if you guys see this now.
A little
I've
bit.
moved.
Wow.
Wait,
I've
grab
over.
my waist.
Yeah. So in the top right,
You're not my type, man.
is
I need
Give
help.
me 1 second to. I didn't copy and paste everybody. Sorry, but you guys are down this long hallway, and you
Okay.
see a door, in the hallway, that you equate to the same level, landing level, that you dropped the corpse at.
All right. I'm gonna take point.
Yeah, I don't want to go first.
Cowards, the lot of you. You do
I'll
have
go
a
first.
synth dog following you.
we just
Yeah.
know what our roles in this is. Warren, give me control of my token.
Ah, damn it.
The cleric goes first. I think that's what we've established here.
Role play until I get this right.
Role play.
What did you have for lunch today?
The cleric should never go first. It's always the fighter or the barbarian who goes first. That's the rule.
All right, Deja, you're in control.
Thank
Mhm.
you. All right, so
I'm
I'm
trying to say hi to these guys. Ni hao.
oh god. That's not how you say hello in Japanese.
You learned that from a kid's show. We all know it. We've all been thinking it this whole time.
All right, Kai, you are in
I
control
love
of
it.
yourself and your pup.
China.
All right. So, Deja, you go all the way down.
Yeah.
I'm
followed
gonna send my
by-
dog. Yeah, my dog's gonna go next.
I'm gonna like look around the corner. I'm not particularly trying to be stealthy necessarily, but I'm also not gonna go dashing in without taking a look to see what I can see.
Okay.
There's room in front of me.
So the door is open in front of you, but
Mhm.
the stairways also continues to lead down.
Okay.
To the what are you looking for?
I'm looking into the room where we dropped the body, or the approximate area.
All right, another perception check.
Oh boy. Do I get
I will
advantage?
give
Thank you. No, my dog should go next.
the dog should roll perception as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
But Deja, are you sticking in or are you listening? What are you doing?
I'm like leaning enough to look in,
Okay,
not like sticking my head in the door, but half of my head peeking.
advantage.
Thank you.
Cool.
The 17.
17, and then so with a 17, you see this. Let me see if that shows up. Yeah, okay. What did you roll, Kai, for the puppy?
Hang on a second. I just want to see if so the dog doesn't have advantage on sniff.
It is a canine mech, right?
Yeah. So the dog rolled a 14.
Guard canine. Perception +3. Yeah, you add that passive perception of a 13.
Yep.
Yeah, no advantage. No advantage. So the
Yeah.
dog tells you exactly what Deja sees. They're dead
Mhm.
bodies.
Okay.
The dog, though, also picks up on the hum of machinery straight ahead.
Okay. So I'm assuming this is some sort of like manufacturing space.
All right. Let's move in.
With dead bodies in it.
Yeah, let's go in. Let's see what's happening.
All right,
right.
Deja, you gonna go in,
Yep.
reveal some more?
Yep. I'm
All
gonna
right,
come
where you
around to-
go?
Do I see so when I'm looking, is there
This
like
is a wall right here.
Okay.
So
Then
you're
I'm
kind
gonna-
of like covered, yeah?
kind of like SEAL Team 6, peek around.
All right, and as you peek around SEAL Team 6 style, you see another body and then you see a half man plop down on the ground in front of the skylight. But you also see one, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. And out of that 5th room, you hear scuffling and shouting and deadened gunfire.
All right, I'm going to indicate to them where that is and then make my way over toward that room, glancing in each room as I go because I don't want to be caught by surprise or pincered.
Each room's door is closed.
There's no like windows or anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
They're like kiosks.
Okay, then short of being able to push them open as I go, and I don't have that kind of time. All right, I'm going to make my way over. It's here-ish that I'm hearing the noise?
Yeah, on the other side of that door is muzzled gunfire and kind of like, what the hell? What the hell?
All right.
And you
Is-
notice that the door is locked, electronic locked.
Is the machinery loud enough that we could walk without having to like sneak?
A level down, yes, but at a
Okay.
certain point, like a level down, you get that the ambient noise is loud enough that like you can walk without stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to ping Kai and tell her we have an electronic lock here and everything's
Okay.
happening behind that.
Okay.
Something tells me our real friend Monium's back there.
Maybe.
What does that mean?
That hurts.
Wow.
Our friend Real Monium? Our other
do
friend,
you have
Monium.
The real Monium?
Full name. You don't even remember my full name. It's Electric Boogaloo.
Monium Ednap 2, Electric Boogaloo.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So
do
what
you
are we
wanna
doing?
Do you want to hack to open this door?
If you would. I would
I'm
like to not.
gonna ready an action to fight or to shoot any Tagami guys. Or
That's a 20. Do I open the door?
So with a 20, the door goes from green to red, and just as it slides open is where we're gonna leave it tonight. We're gonna... Sorry, Amy. It seems like you expected that.
Well, it's 10:30.
I know.
We all kind of expected that.
That's right on. But
Could have been
we have
another room.
now infiltrated the Kagami Boys headquarters on the search for Real Monium and Kaito. We have made it one level down so far from the roof, and the team has heard some disturbing shouts from the opposite end of the room, from the opposite end of the door.
Do any of the shouts sound familiar? Like any voices that we might know?
No, it sounds like a Kagami boy well in over its head.
Okay.
So we will keep fake Monium with us. I don't know. This is where it's like weird. It's like yeah, I expected. I don't know. I gave fake Monium and real Monium like a really good intro outro point that we just didn't get to. So
You know,
it's just
we never asked Fake Monium what his name is.
Fake Monium.
There it is.
But again, okay, so yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was definitely a learning experience for me in terms of like what you guys would role play and where you would go, and like not really wanting to like cast too much of a net and see if like I left enough clues to figure out. Clearly I did not. But
Yeah,
that
we're
will
not
be a
smart.
learning degree for the next session. Now it's more on me than it is for you guys. You guys did a great job, and I'm so happy that you like are playing this with me.
I
Otherwise,
still want to go to the docks. I don't care about this.
I know.
This is a side quest that I don't care about.
in a cutscene, this after watching you go down the stairs, the Sasagawa sisters are like, so like, do you think we'll ever see them again? And one of them is like, are you fucking kidding me? Look what they just did. Like, I think their chances are pretty good. Holy cow.
I'm gonna do some SLS stuff
Yeah.
on this.
Oh, we just got a bunch of subs. Thank you.
A
Word.
Panthro.
Panthro, thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
Subs.
much.
Thank you
Gift
so
and the
much.
subs. Really appreciate your support. Our community again is amazing. So if
Phenomenal.
you're someone who was just gifted a sub, you should go into our Discord. You
Mhm.
won't regret it. And come back tomorrow for the Chaos Agents, where we will be giving away more cool Nord Games Gale Force shit. Please
Yes.
join us tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all so much for playing. This is a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to reshuffle some stuff around and planning for next week, but like, I'm juiced.
All right. So I do have one thing to say. So now that those 5 individuals are brand new subscribers, you could actually link your Twitch to Discord and get in the drawing to make a character for a mitten that's going to be run by James Aaron O on April 27th.
Sure.
Oh,
Sounds
shit.
like that Monday.
Yes.
2 Mondays from now.
Yeah. So you can get in on that
27th. It's the
as a
27th.
brand new subscriber. Thank you, Panther, for that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's it? It's going to wrap
Yep.
it up.
That'll do.
All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow for another Gale Force 9 and Nord Games giveaway. We're going to go to bed.
Bye, Fake Monium.
You guys do the same.
Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.
More Moniums to come, guaranteed.
I can't wait. I hope I keep dying and coming back.
I thought they would have killed you by now. That's what I was like.
So close.
That's why I was like, sword and a gun. Yeah, I'll go in like right next to him. I can't wait to come back.
I thought Ryoga Kuroga were gonna kill you.
Not done yet. Okay. Now we're done?
All right.
Now we're done?
Now we're done.
Maybe.
Sorry.
I'm gonna talk about movies.
Okay. All right.
So
Bye, everybody.
fresh.
Bye.
Bye.